What is up, everybody? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at around the world. Thanks for tuning in to Triple B, Beers, Bourbon, and Booth. I'm Phil.
And I'm Doug.
And tonight, we're going to be opening some Pokemans. Right? We've got 2 boxes of Lost Abyss. You excited for that, Doug?
Absolutely.
You know, hoping to pull some alt arts tonight. There's already some people in the chat, so some shout outs here. Aiden Sparks, Ditto Han, saying digging the new look. Appreciate that. So
Phil puts in a lot of time and energy into this. It pays off.
I'm digging that Snorlax pillow you got in the picture there. Did you buy that?
Dude, we tried.
Yeah.
But they only had so they didn't have, it wasn't like the actual pillow. It was just the case. And then you had to get the stuffing for it.
Oh.
So I was like, see what we can do.
That's a little bit sad.
Yeah. But that thing was massive.
It is. So, yeah. So we ran into one at GameStop, and it's literally like twice the size of Aria.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah, but so part of what we do, obviously, we open up some Pokemons, but we also enjoy a good adult beverage. So, Doug, what are we drinking tonight?
Tonight, we will be drinking the Filibuster Distillery straight bourbon whiskey. It is distilled in the wonderful Commonwealth of Virginia. It's only aged 4 years, so not too long.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how it is, typically.
Yeah, the smoothness will be the thing on this.
Corn, rye, barley, wheat. Nothing crazy. 120 proof. See how it goes. Rip this little plastic piece off here. Maybe.
I'm excited. Again, usually, right, the longer something is aged, it usually gets smoother, right? So a 4-year
could still have a heck of a bit of a bite to it.
It could, right? It's not, like a 2-year or even a 1-year, which is out there, especially when you want to get into Rise. So this should be interesting. But yeah, so in order to get a good look at what we are opening tonight, and also getting a quick little peek at Lost Origin. I'm gonna go this way. Let's get a sniff test.
I mean, it smells good.
Yeah,
but it's bourbon.
Yeah,
I don't think there's many bourbons where I've been like, it smells horrible. Maybe when I was like 16, but that was a while ago. My palate has
matured with aged.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're going to do, obviously, by opening up Abyss is get a really good look at Lost Origin. And if you stick around to the news tonight, boy howdy, was there a lot of leaks.
Yes,
from
and
Origin.
One specifically that I'm very, very excited about.
Yes. There was one that if you watched a couple episodes ago, it might have been our first.
Yeah, it was our first episode.
Yeah,
first opening.
So the first opening, we dug up VitaMax Climax.
Yes.
And there's a specific card in there that you'll see. We're very excited for.
Nice card.
So without further ado, we're going to clip over to this screen, and we're going to look at some of the things we're excited about today. So obviously, these are in Japanese. If we pull this Giratina, I have been forbidden from screaming or yelling because the little one is upstairs asleep. So I will do a little happy dance because it's a Shinji Kondo, and we had a discussion offline about this. There's another Hypno in this set that I would love to have, and I think it's a common or a rare. It's not even anything crazy.
Yeah, I believe it is a common.
So that's going to be really good. But the artwork is absolutely fantastic. Very, very excited. You're a huge fan of this Aerodactyl, which is beautiful.
That's going to be one of my probably top 3 cards out of the set that I'm going for.
Yeah, I mean, I love you got the Tropius in the background, you got the Bastiodons, you got bird guys, the turtle things. I can't remember their names. It's a turtle something.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
right now I'm so focused on Arceus. Like the
only
names
game
that are really sticking in my head are the ones that I'm seeing constantly as I play. I apologize to my wife. I've spent a lot of time playing that game lately.
One of the interesting things that I like about this is, so in the Pokemon lore, right, in the anime, you don't see the fossil Pokemon that often, right? So Aerodactyl here, but you have seen Tropius. Mm-hmm. So that means Tropius has been around just as long
as Aerodactyl,
millions of years or whatever. So pretty cool, but beautiful card. I love whenever Pokemon Company does this, where they put other Pokemon within, these cards. And then, of course, you have the gorgeous Giratina V-Star in gold.
Yeah, they killed it on both of the Giratinas.
Yeah, this set is absolutely fantastic.
And you have Phil's boy.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down. Well, first you got the Dustbuster 5000 here in gold. The regular one is the 3000. The gold one's the 5000.
Yeah.
You got to upgrade to that model. You got some cool full art trainers, some rainbow trainers. You got a rainbow Giratina. I actually like this one too. So the Collapse Stadium, got a little tiny Golurk hanging out there in the background.
Just chilling.
Just lurking. Go lurking, you can say.
His little lurkiness.
You got some Kyurem. And then
rainbow
is
again
the Aerodactyl one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. The Japanese, obviously the American one, if we get a rainbow Aerodactyl, it's not going to look this good. It won't.
It's just hard to we talked about it last week when we were opening Phantasma. Like, just the overall quality of the cards, the artwork, it tends to be better in Japanese.
It does.
I don't understand it.
And I scrolled past my boy, the Rotom Altart, which you are almost far enough into Arceus where you'll start seeing that the Traveler guy outside the main building in Jubilife Village.
Okay.
And he will sell things to you, like a fan or a microwave or a washing machine.
Is it like the hooded wagon? There's 2 dudes. Yeah, they're there.
Yes.
Yeah, I just bought a mystery fang because I was trying to get the one to be able to evolve Misdrevious.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
you have to have the fang.
Keep checking them because they'll sell other mysterious items, right? And once you open them and place them in your house, you're like, oh, that's a freaking fan. That's how you evolve the Rotoms into their different forms for your Pokedex.
Good to know.
Yeah. Colorless guy, super bougie, right? I mean,
yeah. Look at that hair.
I think the name on this one is Colorless Experiment. I think technically is what it is. And then you got the Galarian Berserker.
Looks so happy.
What was the? Oh, I'm gonna get so much flack for this. Do you guys remember the show Vikings on History Channel? Right.
I'm gonna tap out on this one. That's all you.
Hey, bro, that's an expensive cup. Yeah. Well. Let's not. We got a cat down here. Speaking of cats, Galarian Berserker looks like a Viking. I like it.
I'll give you that.
And then Ashley Ari's mom says Space Fun Girl Fantina. Also an interesting hair choice. Not Ashley, but Fantina.
How do you get that much hair? For a 4-year, it's good.
It's not bad. It kind of caught me a little bit off guard because I wasn't expecting it to be as smooth as it is. So, and for all of you sleuths in the chat out there, you may see a little extra person down there shadowed out. We'll get to that a little bit later. Yeah, but that's kind of the overview of some of the cards that we're excited about, some of the bigger hits in this. So We got 2 booster boxes. We're gonna see what we get through, but we have a ton of news. We have so much news between the leaks
and the special guest.
Which if you read the description, you already know who that is. And then, what was I gonna say? Oh, between the special guest, the news, the leaks, we have a ton of new product that's coming, along with some promo things that we're gonna get into. I'm very, very excited. So I think what we'll do is I will ping our special guests to see how much time they need before they join us. But we're going to go ahead and start opening at least up the packaging, and then we may rip a few packs as we're waiting on that individual. So, Doug, would you care to pick a box and then begin the unwrapping process? Oh, we're going to let the cat pick, guys.
She said I'm good, fam.
Oh.
All right, Phil.
Yeah, okay. I think I do need to do one thing to the camera here. We're doing it live, folks, because it did not switch to landscape mode. And I believe, just like last time, you're the right way up. So just normal cards, and then I'm upside down whenever I do mine. Nope, this one. Oh, hold on. Again, doing it live.
Oh, it's fixing to get messy. We don't have our trash can this time.
We don't. We did a really good job last time on the trash can.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch. I don't want to give anybody a seizure here, because I'm going to have to rotate.
Also, sticking with the theme of Japanese decks
I didn't-
superior to English decks.
Oh, they are.
Boxes.
Everyone close your eyes. Avert your eyes, children. There we go. Because that should be upside down. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, even the boxes on... Oh, look at that. Look at that, folks. From the front lines.
Look at that. Wasted no time.
From the front lines.
What is up?
We have none other than Mr. Pokechit joining us tonight.
The man, the myth, and the legend.
What up, what up, what up?
Sir, how are you doing out there tonight? There may be a little bit of a delay. We'll see how this works. Can you hear us?
Hey, we're good now.
Okay.
We're good now. Perfect.
I'd left the window open, so I was hearing triple actually. So.
So jumping into it already. I see you're drinking something, sir. Well, cheers to you. Thanks for joining us on our first Triple B interview segment. It's something that we've wanted to do. We're gonna call it Drinking Buddies. And just for that, we have a little something special.
I don't think they're ready for this.
If you can see the screen,
there it is.
We have the official Drinking Buddies Bidoof player card. And then each guest, as we do this, we want to give them a little bit of something to remember us by. So even though this is a digital item, Mr. Chit, you can think of it as an NFT for all you young kids out there that know what that is. What we will do is eventually we will mail you a copy of this in a physical card.
You're going to love it.
So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, right? Because, yeah, this is something. So here we have the new evolution line for the Quillfish. His name is Krillium.
I can't see it.
It's coming.
Oh, you'll see it. You'll love it too as soon as you see it. It's amazing.
If you're watching the stream, it'll pop up in a few seconds. His name is Krillium. He's a very distinguished gentleman. I'm gonna see if I can
a good pipe, a smooth.
No, literally, I personally can't see it. So let's see if I can get back to.
I'll have Ashley drop you this on Discord. We have Krillium. He has 101 HP. He's a dark type. Quillfish evolution. He has a colorless energy requirement for his first move. 1, distinguished, confuses the opponent's Pokemon because he is such a distinguished gentleman. And then we have Go Fishing, which takes 3 dark energy, but you attack with all Quillfish in your deck, and each one does 60 damage.
That's hella damage.
It could be a lot if you stack your deck.
Especially with the amount of Quillfish that I'm sure Chit has amassed at this point.
I'm sure.
All of the Quillfish.
I finished signing them last night at 11 o'clock.
Oh, that's
Here
Oh
is
my goodness! Look at that.
a full stack of signed Quillfish.
I love it, sir.
I've decided I prefer the older ones in blue. I think they look better, but yeah.
So yeah, again, Chet, thanks for joining us. We do appreciate you taking some time out of your schedule to come hang out with us, kick back a little bit, talk about some Pokemon, some life, some other things, and just hang out and have a good time. So I think one of the questions that I've always wanted to ask you since we started watching you is what got you back into Pokemon? Because I think between all of us here, there's kind of a common thread that brought us all back into this world recently.
Yeah, Ashley, couldn't help yourself, could you? Hands down. I mean, it's the common denominator between all of us is our kids. I can guarantee it.
Absolutely.
You know, over the last year, I can remember every time we went to the store and KK would go, "Hey, let's buy some of these," and I would go, "No, we ain't spending money on that junk. We don't need it. I'm too old for that. We're not wasting money." You know. And then right before her birthday, she got me to open a pack, and it was like ripping off an old scab, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then my wife hates it now because we don't need to pay the electric bill. Let's buy some Pokemon.
Hey, look, if there's one thing I've learned in life is you don't need power. You don't need, the only thing you need is internet and cool stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I work for a telecom company, so I have plenty of internet off my phone. So
there you go.
You know.
I can hear Ashley yelling upstairs as we speak about my comment. Yeah, but I think
felt a disturbance in the
Phil's
force.
sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'll be sleeping on the couch today. But I think I can speak from me and Doug. You can talk to after. I think the kids definitely brought back a love for something that I had completely forgotten was so much fun.
Yeah.
Aria, the kids in the neighborhood, right? A bunch of them ended up getting back into it.
It's not only our daughters. It's like 4 or 5 of them in the neighborhood that have kind of taken a liking to it. I think there's 3 of them that ours, and then Ellie. They're kind of the leaders when it comes to that. But dude, they made this come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, they went hard in the paint, right?
Decent point.
I mean, hard in the pocketbook.
Well, that too,
Yeah,
I mean,
big time.
There's definitely, you could say we sent her a little too fucking hard there, bud, on this one, because I think all of us went completely headfirst back into this hobby to a little bit of an oh my god, what happened to our childhood?
Dude, I was
changed so much.
Like our cards earlier, just like bulk and trying to separate stuff again because we've bought so much like since I've done it last. And I'm like, how do we have this many cards just in our collection?
Yeah, there's a giant box in there of just random bulk.
Yeah,
so it's crazy. I'm sure, Chet, you're the same way, right? I'm sure there's bulk on bulk on bulk that as a kid we didn't open that many packs.
No, we were lucky to get like a pack when we were a kid. You're like, oh yeah, packs, sweet, that's awesome. My daughter's like, Daddy, I want a booster box or 2. I'm like, whoa, fan, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
I think that over the last 2 live streams, I probably have about 8,000 in bulk sitting next to me. So I mean, it's with the rip and ship, it's a little more extreme than your casual opening. But I mean, now that people have, like the other night, we sold 4 or 5 booster boxes, for just straight rip and ship. Great for me because I get to that lets me scratch my itch, but wow, it's a lot of cards to sort through and keep my personal separate along with the companies, because it's, you got to keep it that fine line. It's crazy.
Absolutely. So that brings us into a good segue, right? So your YouTube channel has recently hit 1,000 subscribers. So
thank you.
Huge congrats. Let's get a round of applause for that. That's a great milestone in the community. 1, it means that you have a really dedicated fan base, I think, and then 2, a few extra pennies in the pocket, right? Whether it be eventually through memberships or ad revenue or whatever. Every little bit helps to an extent. But you currently are streaming, I think, like 2 nights a week, right? Sundays and Wednesdays.
Correct.
Sundays and Wednesdays, and I think Wednesday night. I wasn't able to stay for the whole live stream because I had to get up early in the morning and drive. But you went extremely long, my friend. I heard.
That wasn't the longest one I've went. The longest one I've done is right at 6 hours, I think.
That's quite.
And that was nuts. That's my limit. 5 is my limit.
Yeah.
And you can ask the wife. Mrs. Chit says she can see it. I go into streamer brain, and I already can't say my own name half the time, let alone running on no sleep, because by the time I start, and we ended at 1, I think, is when I shut down, and we still had packs I could have opened. But since the last booster box was bought for me, bought from the store and then donated to me for hitting 1K, I thought that, well, let's open the last 10 packs with the wife and let her open some too, and that way we can kind of unwind together. But otherwise, we would have went longer, and people would have probably bought more. And after I shut it down, I found out there was still one more purchaser that I missed. I had a lot going on with the kid falling down the stairs and things like that. But
yeah, it was a very, very. I think at first hour and a half or so. It was a very, very exciting stream, and I'm glad that everything worked out on your end well.
I think that anybody with a little less grit in their skin probably would have just shut down and walked away. With all the problems I had technically, and then the kid falling down the stairs, and then the other kid falling down the stairs too. It was a nightmare, really, but we pulled through it. We actually ended up having a really good night, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So one of the things I would love to know is, what was your decision process whenever you decided to document this through YouTube, right? And then whenever you decided to do this and put it out for the world to see as you're going through this, why'd you choose YouTube over Twitch? That's something that I'm always really interested in, because I've watched Twitch for 10 years now.
Yeah.
Twitch never even popped in my brain. My wife has always called me a certified YouTube mechanic, because I watch it and I learn how to do it. And because for a while I owned my own lawn care. So I fixed mowers and I'd sell them. I'd buy mowers, I'd fix them, I'd sell them, repeat, so it was, my first thought was just to go to YouTube. And then my counterpart, my business partner, Bandit, he has his own gaming channel as well. So he was already on YouTube, so I mean, it kind of just fit. And he'd been trying to get me to start a channel for the last, 3 years. And I was like, I don't need to do that. And now look at it. I'm sitting here going, I wish I was doing a stream tonight. I mean, it's addicting.
Oh, it absolutely is, right? Especially whenever you get feedback off the chat, right? Because you're feeding off the chat, and it makes everything just really interesting. Because one, to an extent, especially with kids, as we know, you never know what's going to happen. Especially if they're involved in that live stream at all. But then you get this back and forth between the chat, right? Which I don't think...
not everyone has.
Right. Absolutely. And I think Aiden brings up a good point in the chat here. He said that Twitch is not good. It just doesn't stand up to YouTube. I would agree from the Pokemon perspective of opening packs, right? The amount of channels that Ashley and I went out and researched and looked at and kind of were looking to see how people were doing this on Twitch, it doesn't compare to the amount of people that are doing it and doing it in such a big community, right, on YouTube, because there's definitely a family vibed community between some of the larger creators and some of the smaller creators, and then you've got those people in the middle that fill the gaps and fill the voids, and it's just everyone's been super welcoming, right? So I appreciate that.
For Pokemon, at least, second to YouTube would be TikTok. That's where you see a lot.
Yeah,
but it's a whole, like, TikTok. The way that they do Pokemon on TikTok is a very TikTok-esque vibe.
Yes.
So if you're gonna do it that way, that's fine, but you're kind of stuck to that way.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely true. So Chit, I have failed to do my due diligence here though, and ask you what are you drinking tonight? So
I'm actually drinking my own.
Ooh.
So this is my blackberry.
Little homebrew.
And I figured for purposes of showing, this is a previously used bottle that I absolutely love. It was a birthday present from 2 years ago, and I kept the bottle. So I went ahead and threw on one of these stickers to cover up. But this is my own. I don't want to use the word that it is, because it might shine light on the wrong thing. In the state of Missouri, it's okay to distill your own water, but federally, it's still kind of frowned upon. So it was made out of a blackberry wine. and then transmit it into a water distiller, and now I have my own blackberry whiskey.
So
And
what?
it's
Delicious.
It does sound
spectacular.
delicious. What made you want to do this homebrew stuff as a hobby? Right. I mean, was it because you just couldn't find what you wanted to, or was it just something that was seemed cool?
All the above.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
I've always been a whiskey guy, and I could drink now, maybe not as much as I used to, but I mean, I would just drink whiskey all the time. I absolutely loved all different types, and if I had to, I would have even drank Tin High. You know, if it's all I had, throw some water in with it, and you're good to go. You know, but I mean, I had a buddy who was like, "Hey, I'm making some beer. Do you want to learn?" And I went, "I've always thought about it. Yeah, let's try it." So he started me getting, you know, I made some batches of beer with him, and we made some even some Japanese wine. You know, I mean, and then I started watching Still It here on YouTube, and the guy is from Australia, and he's brilliant. He's got that charisma, and he's got that big long beard, except it goes a little farther than yours, and it's twisted and tied at the bottom. I'll send you a link later to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really is good. And the next thing you know, I'm like,
come on the show next
I want to
week
do
with a
this.
braided beard.
You know, and next thing you know, I'm doing it, and it's way better than what I can buy at the store. You know,
No, that's awesome.
Not all of it.
But you also get
you
the
know?
satisfaction of knowing like
Of doing
you
it,
did
right?
it and
Yeah.
you made it. So
I'm sure there's definitely some trial and error where
absolutely.
a batch just does
You're not coming out.
set well.
Because
Not coming out of the gate.
It's
winning.
not quick.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's well, if I'm going to do wine, it's going to be 3-4 weeks probably, and then you got to take it and then you distill it, and then I don't want a clear whiskey. To me, that's not what I want. So
No,
I
I've only
fast
had
age
clear
it
whiskey
with
once.
wood chips, and you can actually boil it on the stove in the whiskey, and it speeds up the whole process. So in about a half hour, you can get almost like 6 months worth of aging.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy. You're
you get
giving
that
us
nice
ideas
tan.
over here.
Yeah. You're not
I don't know if
helping
you can
my
see
bank
it.
account shit. I have enough expensive hobbies now. I think if I try to tell Shannon that I'm going to pick up another one, she
Surprisingly,
might kick me out of the house.
If you search water distiller on Amazon, the one I got to distill my water with was only about $100.
Oh,
It
that's
wasn't
not that
bad.
bad.
Now it's nothing fancy, and it's only 4 or 5 gallon. You know, but I mean,
Enough
it
to make
gets
for
the job
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's plenty.
It'd be enough to supply B Street with a little bit of
Oh, yeah.
something extra.
We would be working overtime on that with our neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
I turned 5 gallons of wine into I don't know. I had 2 gallons of distilled water.
Wow.
You know, and I
That's
split it up. That's
Yeah.
how I made some Fireball out of it.
Ooh.
I ran it back through the distiller with hot tamales, and then I threw in some hot red pepper in it.
Okay,
and
you
a,
said Fireball,
and a
not
cheesecloth.
Death Water.
I love it, and it's probably about 100 proof, but my wife absolutely despises it. And anybody else that tastes it, because they don't expect the red hot pepper in it.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's great.
I mean, I love a good Fireball, but that sounds like an atomic bomb.
I mean, my relationship with Fireball is definitely a love-hate, right? It's not bad.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just not a huge fan of cinnamon in general.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that would
that's the
definitely
part
throw
I'm
it
not
off.
a-
like
I
I'm
could
not a
I
huge
could
fan
eat
of it.
cinnamon and have cinnamon candles around me all year long. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it.
I can't do it.
I mean, I love Fireball, so I can't say anything.
Oh, it's true. It is what it is. Yeah, so Derek and the Dragonite's popping in saying hi. Derek, thanks for joining us tonight and hanging out with us. We appreciate it, man.
Double D, what's up, buddy?
Yeah. One of the things I did want to ask, and I believe I already know the question. I believe it starts with a B and maybe look like one of these guys. I think you can see my hat, Chid.
I love that. hat.
Who is your favorite Pokemon?
It's hands down Blastoise. It always has been.
Oh,
There's not been any question or concern. You know, I have a connection with him. So Ninja Turtles came out when I was 6. So I'm a hardcore. Ask my wife. I still have all of my Ninja Turtle toys back there in a box. If you turn on the movie, I'll quote all the lines right along with it. She absolutely hates it. You know.
Nice.
Sounds
And,
like my wife when I watch Step Brothers.
Well, we both recite those lines.
See, I can't. My wife doesn't have that. Her
Did we
sense of
just
humor
become
is
best
completely
friends?
different, and she doesn't like that, like the dumb slapstick comedy that much. She'll watch it, but when I start quoting everything, she's like, "Can you just stop?" I'm like, "No."
Nope, I
Can't.
can't stop. It's going to keep
It's
coming.
built into us. I had to move Krillium there because I noticed that we were getting
Some
a
subs.
subscription or something that came through.
Sounded like
but
it.
Krillium was in the way. Damn quillfishes. Cool fish.
Quillfish.
What would the plural quillfish be? Would it be quillfishes? Quillfish eye?
Damn fish.
That's true. So we did have. I'm going to play this one again because it doesn't show me a name. We're going to see. Someone just subscribed. Whoever
Cheers
you are
to
out
whoever
there.
you are. Thank you.
Cheers. And then also 2-for-1 deal. We had pocket packs. If it'll play, because you were blocked. There it is. Pocket packs. Appreciate the subscription. Yeah. So Blastoise being your favorite, right? So again, much the same. Ninja Turtles. Huge Ninja Turtles fan. I have Ashley absolutely despises it, but I have a bag full of Ninja Turtles action figures from when I was a kid. That one day I'll break out and show you because some of them are pretty cool. But Blastoise was the first one I picked in blue. I had blue.
See, I had red.
It would make sense.
And obviously, if you watched last week, you know where my heart lays when it comes to my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That would make sense.
I've always stuck with the fire starter.
Sure.
In every game. That's just mine. It doesn't matter what game it is.
Yeah.
I always pick the fire Pokemon. I don't know why.
Well, and it's another good segue into one of the next topics I wanted to talk about is the games themselves. Now, I've had an on-off relationship with the games since the original. I played blue and red and yellow, and then I quit until like black and white. And
See,
then
I stuck
played
around
the
a
other
little
ones off
longer. I went
bit.
through silver and gold.
Yeah.
I picked up Fire Red probably 13 years ago. Played
Okay.
it for a little bit. Stopped.
Yeah.
And then I would say when Ella was about 4, started messing around with it on the DS again. And then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. And then she's like, hey, I want to get some Pokemon cards. And as we stated,
Here we are.
here we are.
Chip, what about you? Have you delved into the video games of Pokemon any? I think I know that you have played the TCG online a little bit, but what about the mainline games? Anything there?
You know, Pokemon came out when I was a junior in high school, right around that area. So I was already kind of over probably the required age specifications. And so once I got into college, I didn't care, so I really didn't ever have that big gap, or I had that big gap. So by the time video games caught up with the card game, I wasn't playing any of it. So truth be told, and I know I've said it a few times before, I don't know how to play the game, period. So that's why I'm on TCG, and I'm literally on here trying to teach myself so that way I can understand better the audience that I'm communicating with, because that's the only way I'm going to improve myself is to make that connection with them. And then, maybe we'll start playing some games online too. And, if they beat me, maybe they'll pull some cards from the hitbox and things like that too, because they're going to beat me. But I like to give away free cards,
Yeah,
Nothing
who
wrong with
doesn't? I mean, and that's a great idea, right? Is get the community involved, play some games with them on TCG, and you know what? If you beat me, you get a hit, right? That's I like that idea, Chit. You should run with that. I think that would be interesting, and I'd watch it. That's for sure. And I'd even hop in and play a little bit because I'm by no means an expert.
And
But
see,
I
to
do
play the
dabble.
actual card game,
Yeah.
I'm opposite.
And it happens, right? There are some people that only go out and they buy the singles and things that they need to build the decks to go and beat the people to do the things with. And then there are other people that do the complete opposite,
And
where
you
they
have-
could care less.
Collect.
Then you have the rest of the people in the world that are sitting here.
Code card snipers.
Wow.
But no codes, no free codes here. That's the rule.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
just don't do it. So one of the reasons is because of snipers. Because, if somebody wants them, they can reach out to me. I'll give them some, But otherwise, I'm using them all and putting them online so that way I can try to build a deck once I learn how to make a deck,
Well, that's one of the things too is with the QR code. I mean, there are definitely bots and things that troll around, and they'll snipe that before any real person can get to it, which is
In a heartbeat.
you see a lot of people like they try to block the QR code or whatever. I'm just not smart enough to remember to do that if I were to do that on the channel, right? And RA just goes so fast, it's a crapshoot anyways. If anyone can even see the code card when she does it. So,
If they can get a scan on hers, then they got a good bot.
yeah, I do want to point out one thing. Derek says he had blue as well, but he started with Bulbasaur.
Hey, well then we got everybody in the house.
Yeah, so that gives us one of everybody. Look at that. Yeah, so definitely I think watching people play the TCG online is an acquired taste to an extent, right? But it's always fun, especially if you get the community involved. I'd be down to do some stuff like that. I think that would be fun to watch, man. You should run with that.
I think we will. It's just a matter of trying to get where I can build a decent deck where I don't automatically lose, because I'm competitive. I don't want to lose.
Sure.
And yes, I want the audience to win every now and again, but not really,
Right. No, absolutely. You want to demolish them as much as possible. And I feel the exact same way. I want to give you cool stuff, right? And I want to give you the option to win something, but you're not going to, because I'm going to demolish you. That's the idea.
Krillium. Crush everybody.
Krillium would, right? Build a cool fish deck. But
yeah, Ian.
Man,
welcome.
Ian with Ian. Mewtwo entrance. Ooh, spooky. I like it. Ian with Ian. I'm going to do one of these. I'm not going to go full screen because then I would lose Chit as well. But you get a triple. You get a triple, Ian. Yeah. So kind of keeping on this same kind of topic here is if you could create that content, right? Whatever that content may be full time. What would be your ideal? Ooh, listen to that. That's some good ASMR right there.
That's the only ASMR you'll ever get from me, right there.
I'm down. I'm here for it. I love it. If you were able to create content full time, right, whether that be YouTube or some type of makerspace or something like that, what would your go-to heart's desire be? Would it be doing what you're doing now, opening Pokemon cards?
Hands down, it would be this right here.
Awesome.
Because it's so addicting. I don't know what about it is real. I don't, who would have thought sitting in front of a camera with just my family here, but a big family out here, I'll keep doing this forever, especially not rip and ship all the time, but rip and ship enough to make sure that, it's basically that's content,
Yeah.
We all have a good time.
Yeah.
And it would probably be not ASMR hype. Absolutely not, young lady.
Oh, Ashley.
As always.
You see, I don't have one of those good FM voices. Even if I turn the bass all the way down on this mic, I don't have a good FM voice to be able to do the ASMR.
I don't have the radio.
Well, that's not the trick for the ASMR. You have to turn your gain all the way up. That's what gives it and then you whisper.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I feel weird
whispering. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I would rather.
Yeah.
Sounds like somebody's got some radio experience in their past times.
Look, there's been a few streams where Chit will let loose in one of those, and if you were wearing headphones, I feel sorry for you. But me, I love it because it gives me those WWE, WWF in the '90s vibes of the announcers.
It's time.
Yeah, I love it.
See, I didn't ever. Every time I do that, I try to go up. I know that I don't want to blow it right in the mic, So now I'm aware of it, but so I'll try to be quieter. But I was trying to make sure I didn't do that until the other night where they were like, "Oh my God, my ears are done for." And
yeah,
I don't have a quiet way. It's just not in my nature. And my wife hates it because she's like, "Be quiet," and I'm like,
"No,
I'm whispering." It just doesn't come out that way.
See, and I'm the opposite. I have the gain on this bad boy. I have to turn it up so loud because I'm just not a loud person.
Yeah.
That's. I'll do this. Maybe she's not watching. Love you. But yeah. So I think. Oh, I know, right? Oh yeah. So yeah, I should say that's me too. There you go. Yep. She agreed. Here it comes. Boom. There it is. Yeah, so I think that's awesome, right? I think creating content is definitely something. Even on what I've done with Aria's channel, more so now, is take a back step and do some of the editing and some of the background work and let Ashley and Aria run with it because it's worked out so well. Even that type of creation has helped me. It's fun, right? Even the editing piece, as much as I hate it in the moment, seeing the actual video once it's done, I love it, right? So any type of
first 5 minutes of editing is cool, and then the last 10 when you finally get to watch it, that's cool. The rest can all just
F off.
Do it.
What happened to these 5 hours or 10 hours? And your wife's going, "Come to bed." I'm like, it's 3 a.m. and I'm not ready to upload yet.
Yes. Yeah. So one of the things I think would be that we try to do with this kind of like offshoot thing that we're doing here with the podcast conversation thing is it allows us to just hang out and have conversations with people, and then it doesn't feel there's no stress on the back end of I have to go back and I have to edit this, I have to edit that. Even though at the end of it, I love that part of seeing the finished product. The finished product is more or less already here, and I'm hoping that as this keeps going and working to make sure everything on the back end so that eventually we can get this on like iTunes or Spotify or Stitcher or those other podcast style podcatchers to be able to, so if people want just some audio stuff, obviously the card opening piece will be lost on them, but the conversations, the interviews, and the news will always be good.
So yes, the visual will be lost, but it's all about your voice inflection and the energy you present. So it may open a whole different pathway into somebody's mind, really. Now, I know that's a little deep, but I mean,
it's a deep
because
cut.
if you can field your energy, I mean, it doesn't matter whether they can see it or not.
Deep thoughts with Pokechip.
And I think Doug can agree with this. As someone as a job had to drive for hours upon hours a day for so long, podcast became a day of life. Whether it was, the higher end,
audiobooks,
podcast, audiobooks, or whatever. So
you can only listen to the same songs so many times before you're like, I can't do this anymore.
My go-to is the Game of Thrones book on audio.
28 hours later, right?
Chapter 2.
Dude.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, because they were just so long. But
you know which one got me? It by Stephen King.
Oh yeah,
it was like 40 some hours.
Oh, the last ones I was doing before I no longer have to drive as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Was the Last Kingdom books, right? So the Netflix show, big fan of Viking stuff, if you can tell. The Netflix show, The Last Kingdom, there's a whole set of books, and that's what I was listening to on my way back and forth to work. Really good.
Actually started one today, Killing Kennedy.
Nice. Started
that one. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Can't say that on YouTube, though, so we'll move on.
Yes.
So, Chit, I mean, you're more than welcome to hang out with us a little bit longer as we go through some of the news here, because there is some spicy news if you would like.
I'm fine with hanging out as long as you'll have me,
Absolutely. I'm going to switch to the news.
Honey, is it okay if I hang out with my friends a little longer?
Oh, no.
Can Chit play?
Oh, no, you're seeing the show notes, everybody.
She already cut me off from Ian yesterday.
Nice. News and things you can use, right? So I need to get some cool bumpers to use for the podcast piece. But here's something for you. I'm gonna scoot this over so maybe it's not covering me or Chit. People were starting to get their special delivery Charizard codes sent out, but they didn't work.
Oops.
So long story short, the company that the Pokemon Company International used to make the codes so you could go and claim this when spending $20 or more at the Pokemon Center screwed the pooch. It created one code. So the first person that got it is the man, right? He had all the power in the world. And then we got Emote Heart. Cheers to you, my friend. We appreciate the subscription. So the one person got it.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
Did one person get it, or did one person get all of it?
No, so
get,
afterwards, everyone was receiving an error code, Pokemon 76519. Pokemon Center has since come out and said, hey, we're going to fix this. I checked, because we signed up for this. I checked. We did not receive a code yet. So it is still rolling out. So hopefully they do fix some of this.
They said it can take up to 12 weeks.
Yes.
But it needs to hurry up because I'm waiting for my code too. Because.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and there's definitely things, because I would love to have this code before I pre-order the Lost Origin trainer box, the Pokemon Center one.
Have they put that up yet?
I think it's up for pre-order.
Yeah.
But I would love to be able to use this code and then get my cool special delivery Charizard. So yeah, that's kind of a funny thing. That popped up right before we started. And then Aiden, I know you're in the chat, my friend.
Emotional damage.
Uncle Roger.
So we have Incandescent Arcana has officially been revealed. The next Japanese set. And Aiden, Alolan Vulpix, I know it's not necessarily the original Vulpix, but Alolan Vulpix is getting a V-Star. And I believe This is the first time in the entire sets that a non-evolved Pokemon that can evolve gets a V-Star. The VMAX is different. So Pikachu had a VMAX, and I think a few other Pokemon have had VMAXs.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know
But
they've
the
had
star-
plenty of, the Pikachu VMAXs, Chunky Chew and everything. But yeah, I can't remember.
And Aiden lets out a resounding yes. Super happy. Also, Radiant Jirachi, which
Ooh.
the Radiants in Japanese are just fantastic.
Yeah.
They look gorgeous.
I like that artwork as much as the. Was it the secret rare?
Oh yeah. Which one?
They had the Jirachi.
Like the what is that one? An Astral?
Was it an Astral?
Astral
I
had a
literally
Jirachi.
just looked at it today, and
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
But you got a cool Gardevoir, and then you've got not Fennekin, but not Delphox. It's the one in between, Blaziken. You got a Blaziken trainer gallery, so you get a middle evolution trainer, which is cool.
I was gonna say Fennekin, so
And then you got some other things, and there's a whole bunch of normal stuff that no one really cares about. It's the bulk, as we say. So we'll move on. Next news story, one that I'm super hyped for because your boy Rotom is getting a 10. So Rotom is one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why. It's a weird little electric thing, but I love it. So we're getting 10s. The fall 10s have officially been revealed, releasing in October. Giratina, Glade, and Rotom. I'm afraid to. I'm not even going to look at the chat over here. I have not been
I
looking
can't
at
read it from here.
and I
even with my
happen to-
glasses on.
I'm not going to click on
struggling
that
see
to
it.
put it on. I'm not going to click on it and put it up here. Watch the replay. But yeah, Giratina. So this card is not in this set. This is a
No,
different
it's a
card.
completely different artwork.
So that'll be cool to see. The Glade was in Dark Phantasm, and I think we pulled that last week. One of us pulled that.
Yeah, one of us did. I don't remember.
And then Rotom. Yeah. No comment about what's happening.
The wives
Over
are cut
there.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's better left unsaid.
Yes.
If you scroll
and then-
up, she already told me that I wasn't allowed any more spicy water tonight.
Oh.
Wow.
Look, what proof is this, by the way? Because I haven't really been watching. I poured a healthy amount.
It's 114.10.
Okay. It's gonna get.
So
This might get a little rough tonight,
Yeah.
guys.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. It's really smooth for that
It
that
is.
high.
For that
I was
high of a
thinking
proof,
like
it's-
90, 80, somewhere
Yeah.
there. That's not bad. So in Japan, they got a some type of Deoxys and Zorora V-Star battle box. It was a deck that pre-made deck style.
See, I've never been into buying like the deck builder boxes.
I only get them because I like the promos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They do have some good promos.
they do.
I'll give you that.
But we're getting in America, we're getting VMAX and V-Star battle boxes. One was Zorora, which I kind of like Zorora. Deoxys is just a weird looking thing.
It kind of looks like the Demogorgon from season 1 of Stranger Things.
Yes.
A little bit.
Yeah. I still need to watch that show in general.
Chit, do you watch Stranger Things? Yeah, nay?
I do not. Not at all.
Yeah. But you see here, we get a Zorora, which looks cool. We get a Zorora VMAX, which looks equally cool.
And a V-Star.
The V-Star one, which how many other Pokemon in the same set have a VMAX and a V-Star? I don't know. Again, these will be promos, and same with Deoxys, VMAX, V-Star, and a normal. So, kind of cool. Interesting to see whenever we get some things about pack selection, because I'm assuming, because if I can look at this, right there's some packs in there, and it looks like all Brilliant Stars,
that's a brilliant
Astral. I don't see any Lost Origin. And if there's no Lost Origin, unless that's it right there,
Maybe.
potentially.
Because I don't ever remember seeing that one.
Yeah, that may be Lost Origin. But here on out, if there's a character box or something that comes out, and it doesn't have Origin in it, I'm probably gonna pass.
Yeah, I mean, because you can just get everything else, other than getting the promo card.
And speaking of character boxes, Verizon Wireless V-Box coming out in October as well. This is gonna be the cheap box for this set. So Verizon will get a $20 box a la Epic Egg Boy Executor
Bolton.
from Go, Bolton from the Brilliant Stars era. And then you get a cool little full art, which is actually really pretty, I think. Does that feature really work? Oh no. All right, whatever. I'm moving on. Anyways, Verizon Wireless coming to a trainer box thing near you. And then something I'm super excited about.
Yes.
The Halloween promos. So one will be the best house in the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, all the kids, because like I said, our kids we know in the neighborhood that are into it, but then there's other kids in the neighborhood that are equally. Are you gonna
be like Target?
Yeah.
There's a limit, one per customer.
Well, and that's going to be the hard thing, right? Because what we typically do is we put a big bucket of candy out, and then we go walk around the neighborhood as kind of a big group.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Target doesn't actually strictly enforce that policy.
Ours does.
I checked out with 7 items the other day, and nothing happened.
Did it work?
Yes.
So
I used self-checkout. I'm tattling on myself, but yeah.
So when we did it, it would not let us scan more than 5 items.
I scanned 7.
Maybe they changed it.
It was 5 boosters and 2 pencil cases.
Aiden says,
if we luck out, we get somebody that's cool, and they'll let us separate it in 2. But typically, they're hardcore, and they will not price match. Absolutely not.
Really?
Oh, really? Our Target will price match.
Yeah, ours is good about that.
As long as it's not like Amazon, right? They'll price match a brick and mortar store, I should say. Yeah. So we're gonna get some little Pokemon trick or trade 3-card booster packs. Now these are all reprints. Every card in this set that we know of is a reprint, but you get a cool little like Pikachu.
Oh, like the collection
thing.
Or
like celebrations almost. Yeah.
I say collections.
So you get a little Pikachu pumpkin stamp on it, right? So we know there's a Mimikyu, there's a Mewtwo in here. There is, I didn't pull it because I don't know how much I trust it. There is a picture floating around on the Twitters of the Gengar Alt Art VMAX.
If it's on Twitter, it's true.
Right. The Gengar Alt Art VMAX, which I think is still like around $100. It's going to get reprinted and stamped with this on it, which will probably send fanboys crying. All right. Next up on the news list, even though Lost Origin is just coming out, we have the next set already with a date.
They wasted 0 time.
So Lost Origin got pushed back, right? It was originally supposed to release in August. It's been now obviously pushed back till September.
Yeah.
Beginning of September, but still. But the next set comes out November 11th right now. November 11th, I guess, a month and 2 days after. That's quick. That is quick.
Wonder how quickly some stores will accidentally release it.
I'm going to be on the lookout, right? But this should have stuff from Incandescent Arcana and a Paradigm Trigger, as well as some things that are cut from Abyss. Some things that from Abyss that don't make it over. And then we'll also be getting a special set in early 23 to round everything out before Scarlet and Violet come out. It's going to be a busy few months between now and the end of the year.
Are you still going to cover the other one?
Which one? Sorry.
The Happy Meal.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. I thought I put these in order. Did I click off of it?
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Hey, McDonald's Pokemon TCG next month. So we have a full card list now. So I don't know how I feel about this. 1, I'm excited because I like Pokemon. 2, I don't know how I feel because this is a lot of McDonald's.
Yeah.
So you get a match battle spinner toy. It's just like a, let's see if I can zoom in on this. It's just like a little, I can't zoom anymore. A little spinner thing. Don't know anything about it. Don't really care about that part. But then you get a coin and a toy, right? So the coin and the toy, you get a Pikachu and a Growlithe, a Smeargle, a Victini, Rowlet, or a Gossifleur. 15 reprinted cards from different sets going as far back as Shining Fates. Now that is an interesting point to make. Since they're going this far back, I wonder if any of these will be shiny.
I feel like
they have to be.
They had a shiny in the last, because wasn't there a Chansey, holographic Chansey in one of the last ones they did?
No, I mean like shiny, the shiny version of the Pokemon. Right, so they're in Shining Fates. There's like McDonald's 100 some odd shiny Pokemon in the shiny vault.
Yeah.
So if they do something like that with some of these, I'm down. Right. Otherwise, there's only like 3 on here I care about, and that would be Growlithe, Lapras, Pikachu, and maybe Rowlet.
Yeah.
I don't really care about Beware, Pangoro, Drampa,
No.
Schmeargle, Tynamo.
Oh, you know you want the
Flappy.
Drampa.
Grandpa the Drampa. I don't really care about those.
Yeah, I'm not seeing too much on there that
But
I'm going to go out of my way for.
yeah, but as much as the kids like to grab a Happy Meal, I'm sure that
This is
a
true.
lot of these will be floating around our houses.
Absolutely.
I wonder why they went, because I believe the last set was 25 cards. Why they, I'd rather have 10 more cards than a toy myself.
Yeah,
but I'm
it's
not
really
a
weird.
kid, so it's not for me, but
It's still weird though when you think about it. It makes a really good point, especially because none of these really jump out, right? There's nothing really new in this either, right? So you're getting, I guess, Sword and Shield. Was Rowlet? No, Rowlet was Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
So you're not even getting a starter from Sword or Shield, which would have been what kids would have played.
Yeah. Kids now haven't, they're not necessarily going back to play the older games. There's so many new games that they can just play those and just pick up from them.
Although it looks like I will be caring about one other one, Schmeargle. Ashley says, I need that Smeargle. And then Bandit says it's to move extra stock from all the reprints. You're probably not wrong, right? These are all the ones that no one cares about.
Pretty much.
And so it's a thing. McDonald's, it's coming. Get your Happy Meals ready. August 9th through September 26th. I think we figured out that a 6-piece chicken nugget Happy Meal is $6 or $7 nowadays. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
See if
better
it's
just do
gonna be
the
worth it.
hamburger.
Yeah, I don't really like the hamburger.
Secret, extra pickle, extra onions, and then you're full.
Though. You lost me at pickles.
What?
Yeah, I don't do pickles. Yep, nope. Pickles, anything, I'm out.
I love pickles.
Going back a step here, we did have the announcement of the Origin Form, Dialga, and Palkia. You do love pickles. V-Star Premium Collection, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So the 2 V-Star collections have actually finally been revealed, right? These will presumably be reprints of things that are coming in the Japanese set V-Star Universe, which comes out in December, which we'll go into in a minute. One thing I do want to call attention to is there's definitely Lost Origin in this. So we know there's at least, from the looks of it, 2 packs of Origin. That looks like Fusion Strike, Astral Radiance, Fusion Strike back here, probably Astral. So it looks like 2 Origin, 2 Fusion Strike, 2 Astral.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. Fusion Strike was a giant set, so we're missing a ton of cards from there, so why not? I do really like the Palkia one. I like the horse thing, and that little pin is fantastic.
Yeah, I like the little pins that they've been putting out.
Then we get some full art love here. Ghost Pepper Pickles. Ugh. Aiden, what's wrong with you?
Oof.
And then Horse Guy. Ari's a big fan of the Palkia, so $39 each though. So this will be your Lucario, your Cleaver V-Star style box. So I'm excited for that. And then rolling right into V-Star Universe. This is after Incandescent Arcana, and it will include things that did not make it into the other weird sets that we have gotten in America. So typically, the way it works is Japanese get stuff, and then they eventually filter into our sets. There's some things in Astral and Lost Origin that have not been in Japanese stuff, and those will be in there. Such as a shiny Rayquaza VMAX. This is a placeholder. This is not a real thing.
That's why it says dummy.
Right. I'm super excited for that, though. Give me a shiny Ray every day. And there is a Charizard VMAX?
Yeah, no.
V-Star. Charizard V-Star.
Charizard.
It's an existing reprint of the one that was in Brilliant Stars.
Grab that one.
So we'll see how that looks. Not sure. And that takes us through all the kind of news for the product releases and things like that. If you have been living under a rock, it does seem like everyone is starting to receive their Pokemon Center ETB that we talked about last week.
Yes.
For Pokemon Go. So ours is upstairs. It is coming in. Still don't know what we're doing with that, if we're opening or not. But now we'll get into the thing that I'm super excited about tonight. We have a absolute boatload of leaks to talk about from Lost Origin.
That Charizard.
So a lot of these you may have seen on this channel specifically, because we opened some
got that one
VMAX
last
Climax, we opened some Dark Phantasma, we've opened some Battle Regions, so a lot of those things are in there. So the Parasect that I think you got last week,
yeah, it was my first
I
hit.
think is a cool card.
Yeah.
That was the first pack last week.
Yeah, it was
too.
first pack.
That was absolutely
first pack.
madness.
I
skipped too far. The Roserade, it's cool. Move on. Leon's Charizard, which was in VMAX Climax.
Yes.
And it was an absolute card. And we had the discussion on this where we were like, I don't understand why this didn't come to America.
And they did it.
This would have been a perfect fit for Brilliant
Allegedly.
Stars because you had a bunch of Charizard. So if all of these things are true and these are not elaborate Photoshops.
Listen, if you can do that good at Photoshop, that's impressive.
The only thing that I would say that makes me worried about this one is they're in the sun. If I'm gonna put on my magnifying glass here, my Inspector Gadget goggles, I don't see a flare of any type on the card holder on the semi-rigid. There should be.
Yeah, you would think, unless somebody's got really, really, really good photography skills.
Creepy eyes. What are you talking about? Creepy eyes. Which one? On Charizard? You're smoking crack, girl. Yeah, but super excited for that. Absolutely fantastic. And then you got Chandelure with the girl there. Yeah, it's a ghost type Pokemon. If you like ghost type Pokemon, cool. But it doesn't stop there. We had this conversation last week about if this Pikachu would come to America, because there's another Pikachu in this set, and it does look like the absolutely Paris. Okay, cool. The absolutely super cute Pikachu sitting with the female antagonist from Legends Arceus, or protagonist from Legends Arceus, is coming. Absolutely just an adorable little card. Does not look the same with the yellow border, though.
No.
Doesn't.
The yellow border just throws it off. Even this card.
And then we have the one that I don't know how I feel about. If this is true,
yeah,
we did get lucky enough to pull this last week.
The yellow border just throws it off.
It does. I don't know how I feel. Chit, what have you seen the infamous, potentially banned Gengar from Dark Phantasma?
So mine was supposed to be in the mail today or this week at some point to come to me. So I've not actually held it in my hand. So I can't positively say. But from pictures, I would say that yellow is just not nearly as cool.
It's not.
No. The silver border that comes out of the Japanese sets is just so much better.
I still want this card
Absolutely.
because I think the artwork is absolutely cool. But yeah, I don't know. And Ian,
yeah, it's supposed to be in the mail. Yeah, I don't know if it's been put in the mail.
Stop it with your
Somebody
logic.
knows things.
Stop it with your logic, Ian. We don't talk about logic here. About tilting the top loaders. We get a Bennett trainer gallery. Okay, cool. A really, really crumpled, questionable Arcanine. We'll come back to this one in a little bit.
Something smells fishy
The
about that one.
Spiritomb, which I believe we pulled last week.
Yes.
And have you gotten to this point in the game yet where you've run this little girl?
Yet.
So she's...
Wait, no. She's the little girl that comes running up in the village, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Creepy, right?
She gave you something. I forget what it was.
To go catch the little spirits.
Yeah.
To do the thing with the stuff.
The wisps.
To get the guy. Wisp, that's it. And then we've got the Snorlax, which I kind all right, hate me if you want. I kind of like the yellow border on this one.
It goes with the overall colors. It doesn't, like with the Gengar, just the coloring of the Gengar.
Ian says he's I am photographer. Sorry to cut you off, Doug, but then there's a very important follow-up question for Mrs. Chit. Mrs. Pokey Chit says, do you take feet pictures on the side?
Oh, boy.
Uncalled for. Crossing the line.
But I do like the yellow. And then Cast Form, which I believe you pulled out of VMAX Climax.
Was that the other character rare that I pulled? I don't remember
think
what
it was.
I don't remember. I'll have to go look again.
Which I also don't mind the yellow on this one. I don't know what
I
it
think
is.
as long as you have like the warm colors on the bottom left like of the card, it doesn't go against the coloring. Like on the Gengar, there's no like warm
other colors.
It's a dark colored card, and then you have this bright yellow border around it. It looks horrible.
And then so this is a Japanese one, so take this with a grain of salt. However, there is an Orbital V Max that is later in this list. So they're saying that this one, therefore, would be confirmed because we've never seen a VMAX or a V-Star Trainer Gallery without the other V being in the set. Logic. I'll buy it. Hence the Orbital VMAX, which I kind of like, right? It's like a UFO sucking up some stuff, to do tests on or whatever. The Centiskorch V, much like the Orbital, because there's a VMAX Trainer Gallery, they're kind of saying that this one is definitely confirmed. Hence the Centiskorch VMAX, which I think is pretty cool looking. I'm excited. But it looks like 30 cards in this Trainer Gallery. And there's the Ash Pikachu. Pikachu getting a absolute ton of love.
Yeah.
So if you're a Pikachu fan, Lost Origin is going to be your jam. Because we also have the Pikachu VMAX Trainer Gallery. Chunkachu is coming back, people. Chunkachu is coming back. With a vengeance in this set, actually.
Yeah.
And you'll see what I mean in a minute. We get the Enamorous V with What's Her Bucket from the game.
I just got to the point where I did the 3 things with Me Spirit and everything to get the red chain, and
I can't remember her name.
I don't remember.
But again, because this one is actually on a pack art, they're saying it's confirmed. So we'll see about that. The Glade V with Ninja Dude back there from the game. Benny, that's it.
Just
You
beat
were
him before we started.
you were just talking, right before we started the game. Ian, I don't disagree with what you just posted about pictures and money. Crobat V, which, Chet, for you, Crobat is a huge asset, a dark one at that, to have in almost any deck on the TCG, because if you play it onto the bench, then you can draw until you have 6 cards. So if you have a deck that doesn't hold a lot of cards in your hand, Crobat V is awesome to have, and this just means it will stay in the game even longer now because it's in a different set. 2 of my personal favorites, which I absolutely have to have.
That's a good one.
You got the Rose with Eternatus V. And then you got this super badass Rose in front of Eternatus V Max.
It's like a John Wick pose almost.
Absolutely. Just looking back, like what? If you've seen the Rose Dad Bod card, it's pretty cool. This just blows it out of the water, though. And then we have the Adventures Discovery. So, not confirmed, so we'll see. A full art Boss's Orders, which is cool. That's the guy out of, I think, Black and White, maybe.
Yes, yeah. Those were in the lost years of me playing.
And then we have some that have not yet been confirmed, but are likely. This guy, that guy, and Nessa. Water Girl herself. And then Old Lady Opal. I like Nessa. I think they did a good job because you've got like it's not a normal ball. It's the net ball. Net ball? Is that
sounds
catch?
right.
Whatever. The water Pokemon ball.
Did they have that in Shield?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I played that one for a little bit and then jumped into Arceus.
Which is a good choice.
Yeah.
Shield was fun, but Arceus takes the cake.
Yeah.
And then again with the Pikachu love, you have Chunkachu VMAX Gold.
I think
I ate like too much there. Gold. That's not the only gold card in this set, though. We also have what I'm deeming Chunkamew, a nice little gold Mew VMAX.
I like that one.
It looks like it's textured. You can see. We can do feet pictures holding Pokemon.
So do we? I have a very important question about this because my wife already said that she's
don't read
on
all
board.
that because you'll go down a rabbit hole.
Ashley says yes. So are we going to do them with the cards inside the toes, like sticking up, or are they around the feet? These are important questions that I need answers to. Aiden, what do you think? Yeah, and that's it. Here's the Enamorous V that is in English. So again, it looks like Cynthia's ancestor, because I don't know her name in the game. The Centiskorch V in English. And here's back to that crumpled up Arcanine. Here's the actual one. You pulled this one. This was the other one you pulled last week.
That's what it was.
The Hisuian Arcanine, which I do love. I think it captures that zone in the game. It captures Arcanine, the new form, perfectly. I like it.
I just got the Alpha Ninetales up there.
Oh, at the top of the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah. I went on a tear where my goal in life was to catch all of the alphas.
I've been trying.
In the
Failing a
last
couple
zone,
times.
there is a Lucario, an alpha Lucario, and I farmed it for probably 6 hours one day trying to get a shiny to spawn. So sad to say. We also have a Giratina V-Star Gold.
That thing's so nice.
Looks absolutely gorgeous.
Very nice.
And then a better, closer look of the cute Pikachu, because it's just a gorgeous card. But I still like the other border better.
Yeah, the silver looks better on a lot of these.
I like the Oh My better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so
Fine.
that from what's his name from Star Trek?
George Takei.
George Takei. That's it. Did you just say that?
I did.
Okay,
It's
cool.
okay.
It's there's a red on air light, guys. Look at that. Yeah, so I think I'm super excited for Origin.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cards from a lot of sets that I'm excited about, between Dark Phantasma, VMAX Climax, and then some other random ones, which I don't know where they're getting them from, but I'm on board with it. And then so if we get like the Alolan Vulpix set, Incandescent, whatever, Arcanium,
Yeah.
and if that one comes later in the year, I mean, I'm excited.
It's a lot of stuff coming out.
It's going to be a good time to be a Pokemon fan. Let us know what you
Expensive
think. Oh man, the chat. You guys are a bunch of degenerates. That's all I'm going to say over here. Trying to have a serious conversation
Oh,
here
boy.
about Pokemon cards and things like that, and then we get feet pics. And Aiden's like, I have my own camera. I'll do it myself. Crop the heads on and his shoulders.
Sometimes
What is
that's
this?
allowed to do it yourself, but it's our wives being the degenerates.
Crop your heads on my shoulders. One will be the angel, one will be the devil. Let's fight to see who will get one or the other. I mean, I'm on board. Aiden, you're going places. Look at that white space to Chits, right? I'd look good. Hey, Ian, just grow a beard and we'll hook you up.
So that was in the chat earlier.
Yeah, it definitely took a.
You know, our wives wanted to
hard
take a
right
picture,
turn.
have it sent to them, and they could take a picture and measure it. And I said, "That's no mas. We're not sending pictures and measuring anything."
Still including. I mean, you're okay. You're not wrong, Mrs. Pokechit. You did still say feet pics with Pokemon cards. Ian, is it though? Is it though? You know, you're a Marvel fan, much like myself. So, is it? Are you really a hero? You know, like the Hulk slash Thor and Ragnarok.
We need a hero.
Yeah. So I mean that takes us from the news into the point of this shenanigans where we would open a bunch of cards. Judge tomorrow on his live stream. I don't on Ian's live stream. What are we talking about? Baby stubble. Oh my! I gotta stop reading chat. You guys are killing me. So yeah. We're gonna open some packs. We're gonna go through and take what I'm calling sneak peek at some things from Origin, because guess what? Most of these cards in Abyss are coming to Origin. Most of them. So, Doug's gonna rip some packs as I open my box, and Mr. Chit, you are welcome to hang out with your friends, or if family life calls, we are on board either way, sir.
She said the kids were already asleep.
Oh snap! Okay, then I need to.
She's not in the chat anymore. So.
Hold on. Where did my thing go? I need to turn on your
Hello,
camera. Boom. There
Cab.
you are.
Control
I
out,
hate
Bob.
when that happens, Bob.
I got you. Oh, look at that. Hold on. I took it off, but then I put it back on, Bob.
Bob says you have some chit on your screen.
I was really hoping. I don't know. We might need to move this thing. A little glare on that one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We need to put a light directly above where we're doing cards.
Fungus. Drowsy. Oh no, not Cedar. Kingdra. That's no good.
Oh, you know what I can do actually. Boom.
Oh, look at that.
Let there be light, sir. So nothing with this. So fun fact. I watched Neon Cactus. Well, actually, before I start all that, we did get these boxes from Pokemon Pokene. So Pokene's link is in the description. They are an American reseller. So check them out. Oh, Kieran B. We did get good deals. He has decent prices on his Japanese cards. So if you're looking for a Japanese fix, link is down in the description. Go hit our friend Brian up. The box that Ari and Ashley opened last Mom Monday, like 4 V/V stars, no alt arts, but they did get a full art Krillium. So I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Maybe it's just a bad box.
It could be. These don't feel as hot as the VMAX Climax or as the Dark Phantasma.
Yeah, even I don't know.
Well, even the Japanese stuff that I actually got for Go is still pretty stacked. And then actually, Ari's mom dropping the link in the chat. It is in the description as well. I love to support where we can.
Little Porygon 2.
There it comes.
Ooh.
Dragon Bolt. Lost City, I think is what that one's called.
Yes.
So, fun fact, the Lost Zone that's coming back... No, that's true. The Lost Zone that's coming back was in an older version of the TCG. And basically, it's a section of your graveyard of where your dead Pokemon go, but they're not really dead. You can bring them back to life through certain mechanics. So there's certain cards in here that interact with that, especially the Cramorant, which looks extremely, extremely strong and competitive. Because the more Pokemon you have in your Lost Zone, speaking of, right there he is. So the more Pokemon you have in your Lost Zone, the more damage that Cramorant does. I'm excited to see how that works out.
One more and let you go.
Yeah, it's fine. Ian said to add some things to it there, actually, so you can click on it. It's in the description, Ian, if you want to get crazy.
Oh, snap.
Shout out to Aiden.
An OG Porygon, Kingdra.
Try to get the glare off of it.
Yeah, I was trying to get my hand off to the side right.
We'll try that. It's still a little bit. Maybe that's just too much. We'll turn that off. There you go, Aiden.
How did I end up with an extra line? Oh, well.
Ta-da, too lazy to check the description. It's okay, Ian. Let it slide this time. Yeah, so the pack art, Giratina. All the Japanese ones... Oh, I need to be upside down. All the Japanese packs have the same pack art. Whereas in America, obviously, we'll get a mixture of different pack arts for Origin. And I'm going to say this every time we open Japanese until it becomes normal. If you ever get Japanese cards, smell them. They smell fruity. I don't know why.
I was going to make a comment, but I won't because we're on YouTube.
I need to go upside down. Slug.
Rudy Tooty Fruit and Smoothie, or is that?
What was that? Q-Font?
Fanfi.
What is it?
It's Fanfi.
Fanfi.
He evolves into Q-Font.
Porygon 2. Porygon 2. You can tell because there's a number 2.
Yeah. That's the only thing in Japanese that I can read. Yeah. You're welcome.
Colorless Experiment guy. And then a Seadra. One of the things I think would be interesting to see is how these smaller sets like this, where you get 4 cards per pack, stack up to those special sets like VMAX Climax.
Yeah,
where you get
the
10.
pulls in VMAX Climax are just...
And my understanding is the set that will come out, V-Star Universe, will be much like VMAX Climax. So it'll be that bougie Japanese set where you'll get the 10 cards per.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I don't know if there's a pack trick for these.
I wouldn't think so.
Ferrothorn, maybe? Lopunny.
One to the front. Chinchu.
Chinchu. Also a Dragon Ball. Yep, one to the front.
Yeah.
And then Whalmer.
Also known as the big whale thing.
That would be Whale Lord, sir.
Whalmer
is the baby.
Baby
whale. So, Chit, you speak any Japanese?
No.
Us either. You're in good company. All right, one to the front this time. We got a Metagross, C-Dot, Bedlam. Ooh, Ninetales. I do like the artwork on this Ninetales.
Yes. See, my problem is
Toolbox.
a lot of them, I can remember their names. I can study the card list of a Japanese set for a week prior to.
Yeah.
And then when it comes time to actually be like, oh, hey, this is who it is, I'm like,
So one of the interesting things, so obviously Pokemon, it's just a fun fact for you, useless fact. Pokemon in Japanese is Pocket Monster.
yes. Hence the original cards.
Yes. To say it in Japanese is Poketo Monstro. There you go.
Look, somebody knows something.
Thank you, Alexa. What?
Okay.
I don't know what
How
this,
many times do you have to
is.
practice that?
Is that a Kiwi? We just watched a bunch of Bluey today. Speaking of
That's all
Kiwis.
he watches, though.
It is. It's all my son watches Bluey. Oh, was that Dynamo? What was this one?
Fanfy.
Fanfy. Is it a Dewpider? Yeah, Dewpider. And then,
Curious.
was that Beneep? But here's one of those Lost Zone cards, right? So any of the cards with this really cool bleed effect has some ability that interacts with the Lost Zone. You want to go?
Sure.
I don't remember how many I just opened.
I don't know.
4. I opened 4. How many did you open?
5.
All right, I'll do one more.
Yeah.
Una mas, and then I'll
We
split
have to
my
give a
pack.
shout out to who Aria Quinn plays for the beautiful Eevee.
We are using the EV
Card
playmat. Yeah. Last minute adjustment because the little one went to sleep and I had not grabbed the black table out of the bedroom.
Yeah,
And that's
that'll
where it
get you.
resides. Mag Cargo. Sunflower seed guy. That one. I can't remember that one. Fletchinder. Oh, my
Ooh.
boy. Galarian Berserker. The alternate form in Sword and Shield for Meowth instead of Berserker. Galarian Berserker. Not Berserker, Persian. So,
because that's what Meowth evolves into.
So, fun fact, right? So, Sword and Shield, that error
Sunkern.
is Sunkern. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. Sword and Shield, based in a fictional England, right?
Mm-hmm.
Known for its connection with the Vikings and Raiders. Hence why Meowth got a Viking-esque evolution.
Makes sense.
If I had my my stuff set up, it would be the more you know. Ding ding. Granny's
Oh, we
is the
don't even
best
have the DJ
episode.
horn up.
You're not. I mean, hey, fixed.
Look at that.
So next time you pull something good, I got you.
It's my favorite.
I'm calling it. Someone is getting an alt art tonight. Calling it. Ashley's pack selection has never let us down before.
No, she has not. She did pretty good with Phantasma. So
Phantasma was a good set because I mean
was.
you averaged 3. I won't call them secret rares because they're not really secret rares. Character rares. Do we have? Oh yeah, we love some Bluey here. Good.
see, I'm not hip to the Bluey. Halucha.
Yet is the keyword. Oh, my boy. Hold on. You get one of these just because, sir.
Give him a shout out. Yeah, I'm definitely not hip to the Bluey.
Yeah. Best ghost Pokemon out there. Fight me.
Most of the Bluey that I've watched has been with Colt.
I was going to say here. Yeah.
Yeah, that one came around a little after my child's time in that. She'll watch it occasionally, but like I don't sit and watch it with her.
I actually love it. And my goal in life is if I'm half as good of a dad as Bandit is, then I've succeeded. Hence why I played Hospital for like an hour today. Oh, you're right. It is impossible.
Oh.
Look at you got the Ninja Monkey guy.
Yes. That guy.
You know, and I made a point today to actually go through and look and read some of the names, and I'm doing
I read them
I'm
before
doing
I
the
came
same
over.
thing, right? It's I know what that is. 10 minutes from now, I'll remember it.
Yep, I read them
Right
before
now?
I came over, and
Not a chance.
still don't remember.
Go. Nice parking spot, Rita.
See now,
Amen.
what are they? They're Australian, right?
They are Australian. You can
So he's an
actually
Australian
go.
blue healer.
Yes, you can actually go and stay in the Bluey house in Australia on Bed Bath and not Bed Bath and Beyond. Where am I going with that? Not Bed Bath and Beyond. Airbnb. Yeah.
Same thing.
And while you're here, let's buy some candles.
Yes, exactly. I told you that 140 proof or whatever it is would come back to bite me in the ass in a minute. See, not knowing how strong that was, I poured a very hefty amount in my glass.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Here
Here we go.
We have to be quiet so we can't get like too super excited. That's Porygon Z, aka
It is.
Porygon 3. We can't get too excited because if we wake Colt up,
Oh yeah, Ashley will kill me. I will be
may
sleeping
die.
at your house if
Yes.
Cole wakes up. Let's just be fair.
Dude.
The Porygon. So let's talk about Porygon for a second because this is always one of those Pokemon that I have been absolutely fascinated with. Beautiful, beautiful Giratina. I love the all dark because again, Shinji Kondo.
Yes.
I'm hoping one of us pulls the Hypno so we can show that because it is also
Yeah.
a beautiful card. Porygon, right? So it is a computer machine thing. So Porygon 1 and Porygon 2 make sense because they're very square, they're very pixelated. They make sense to me.
Sort of, yeah.
And then you've got Balloon Animal Porygon Z.
Yes.
Everything is rounded, and it freaks
It's
me
Pokemon,
out.
they do what they
It
want.
freaks me out. And we have a guest. So if the brick wall behind us moves, it's because my Hulk cat has moved to the brick wall.
She's just begging for some love. All right, Filbert, you're up.
Look,
Oh,
that
here she
was-
comes.
George Lopez. Is
That was
still
the
on?
one
I haven't watched George Lopez in probably
forever. You do not need
15
spicy
years.
water, Olive.
Olive, you don't need that, baby. Hi.
Are you gonna come say hi, Olive?
Come
Up.
Come on.
Here we go. Lost City. Oh, gotta go upside down. Forgot. We're going on a budget here, guys. Bedlam.
It looks like,
Sandygast. That's Sandygast, and then Poltergeist is the other one. The
It
upgrade.
kind of looks like a wet, mad Doug trio.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Oh, look at that Drapion V.
Very nice.
I believe that so far we have the Rotom is the only new thing that we've pulled.
Yes. Which I don't
Just leave
think
that bad boy up.
I don't think Ditto Hand's still in the chat. I may have ordered a whole new binder today just to put all our Japanese cards in.
So we have boxes on boxes on boxes because we
Well,
have
I'm saying
not
just
figured
the
out how we're
Japanese
doing
hits.
it. Yeah, we've
So
not figured out how
anything
we're
that's
going
like
to do it.
Japanese bulk, I keep just in the box that
Yeah.
it comes with, just to keep the English and the Japanese separate. But
One of the things that I wanted to do, because Ashley kind of started it with Go, is to be able to put some of those hits with their equivalents in the set. But binders aren't big enough. Basically, you would need like a 6 or 7 binder instead of like a 4.
yeah,
Danny Phantump. Lantern. Buneary.
oh, there's
There it
the
is.
old Pidgeot.
Pidgeot. Shout out to Gen 1. And I don't know if you can see it. I mean, I could.
It's kind of hard to get my leg up there like that.
You're not as young as you used to be.
No, my flexibility is definitely not what it was.
Oh, Aiden,
What type
I
of show we got here?
will definitely send you a Vulpix.
Did we lose our background?
Oh, we did lose our music. What the heck?
Yeah.
Have we gone
Thought
that
it gotten
long?
quiet.
Hold on. There's no way we went that long, right?
I don't know. Shit.
It actually got pretty loud for a while, and then I didn't even realize it disappeared.
I know we started opening, and then I was like, wait a second. I don't hear anything
And
in
the
the back.
spicy water kicked in, and I didn't care.
I think that's mostly what
Yeah.
it is. I just stopped caring.
It'll do that. It's got magic abilities to
I'm
do
getting
such things.
I'm getting the spinning beach ball here.
Overlord.
But the bandwidth is fine. I'm using like 4 megabits a second. So I've got another
Welcome
Thankfully,
to
that
the Chit
thunderstorm
Life.
came through earlier today.
I've got another 45 megabits to spare if I need to. It's just not wanting to. Let me refresh again, maybe. There we go.
Arya
It's
is
very-
asleep.
Very loud. Yeah, and allergies have been killing her the last couple.
Yeah, dude. It's yeah. But at least it's not like it was a couple years ago. Her cough was
terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. Arya sleep. Arya doesn't sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
That kid will stay up for days. Hey, look, it's the evolved form of sunflower.
That's the big sunflower.
Ashley will correct me. I think that's Binacle. That's Slugma. Crocodile. The evolved form. There we go. I feel like that sounds terrible. Let me know how that music sounds out there, because on my end it does not sound great at all.
It sounds terrible.
Okay. At least it wasn't just us.
I'm just gonna do this, and then
while the DJ spins the records. Yeah, that's what
we could.
It sounded pretty bad.
We could call Ian and have him sing my new song he wrote me.
Yeah, coin Ian.
Crap! The coin machine, it's broken.
I still haven't sang for you yet, Chit, and it's probably not going to happen. There's still a lot more spicy water left in this bottle before that happens.
What are you singing for me for?
We were talking about it last week. I don't remember what it was though.
Oh, my birthday?
It might have been.
Maybe that was it. Oh, Ian says he's ready. Phone a friend.
Where are we at? Working on it, so.
And it's weird because
sunflower.
I can play that. Yeah, it's still doing
It's because I'm here.
Oh no, it does this every week. You kidding me?
It's horrible.
I won't play. Yeah, we don't roll with the fiber out here.
I wish it'd make our lives a lot easier. Oh, there you go, Aiden.
There's another one. I got a peek.
Oh, another.
Oh, another. Oh, that's the alt art.
Yep. Well, there it is.
Look at that. I told you one alt art.
First one.
And we get one of these. And just because you get one of these,
I'll take it.
Glockenspiel. Oh, now you want me on? Yeah, Eden. If you're gonna sing to us, look, I would have literally like everybody on a round table discussion one week, and I think that would be absolutely fantastic.
I don't know if you two could handle it.
We get like 5 or 6 of us on as a round table discussion, and we just chit chat and shoot the shit. Oh, another Pidgeot.
Another Pidgeot. And Amoonguss. I believe that's what that is.
Yep, because Fungus is the first one.
Fungus and Amoonguss.
Mm-hmm.
It's very strange.
The beards would kill the YouTube.
Maybe.
What I need to do is
Ian's wouldn't kill.
Take and download a bunch of songs to Apple Music instead of trying to pull it off of YouTube. Because then it's just on the hard drive. There's the Hypno. All right, so that's a Shinji Kondo. One thing I want to point out that I love is look at the shadow. Oh, you know what? We'll break out the trusty Pat Flynn inspired hand cam here.
So there's no hollow on this, but
but just to get a little bit more. Oh no, let's go that way. There we go. Yeah, the shadow is like all starry, for lack of a better term. Very galactic.
His artwork is just one notch above everybody else's. I love singing karaoke, but in my opinion, my voice sounds like I got ran over. Okay.
I mean,
that's one way to describe it, Eden.
It is. A lot of people rave about Tomokazu, which is another great artist, but his style of art I don't like. And there's the first V-Star of the night.
Yes, sir.
The Drapion V-Star. I really need... I'm a little bit late. I really need to keybind those onto a stream deck.
So far, this box has been more successful than Mom Monday.
Oh, I think so. Yours has.
Oh,
I pulled
hello,
two.
Olive.
I pulled 2, but I still have some more, obviously, packs to go this time. So, because you've gotten the alt art So
Yes.
off the bat, right there, hands down, unless I pull an alt art, you won to me.
Yep.
The Galarian Berserker alt art.
I still love that Giratina though.
Wouldn't that be some shit?
Bro, if you pull that one,
PSA 1.
you win.
Dustbuster. Oh, gotta go upside down.
Dirt Devil.
Seal. There's that Q font. Right? That's Q font. Because that's Fanfi.
Yes.
Okay. Fletchender.
A little doop.
Ashley with the cracked boxes.
Nah, that's a really nice card, though.
Look, top 3 cards out of this set. Obviously, the Alt Art Giratina.
Oh, absolutely.
The Alt Art Rotom. And then that one for me would be it.
Aria Quinn.
Aria. It's Chit with a C when you're trying to spell my name.
My kid. Look, like I've said a few times before, mom cusses like a sailor. Dad was a Marine, so she has no chance to being super ladylike. It's not gonna happen. So if one lesson that's been learned over the last couple of weeks is if anyone needs packs pulled or picked, ask Ashley.
Yes.
That dude. Fungus. Drowsy. Finian. Not Dragapult. I can't remember the pre-evolution. What'd you do? Another 5?
Yeah, I thought I had them split up in 5s, but somehow I have 2 5s and a 3.
Your music shut off again.
Well, I shut it off this time because I couldn't get it to stop sounding staticky. I don't know what's going on. I could go like some lo-fi. Let's see what happens if I just play lo-fi. Maybe that'll be a little bit less demanding.
Because where are you streaming it from?
The YouTubes.
The tubes of you.
Yeah. So I'll do one more pack and then
500.
we'll see.
Aiden's
Stunfisk.
He's still going for the fusion.
Fusion Strikes. Porygon 2.
Remember, it's 2. We can read that in Japanese.
Snorlax. Is that Dewpider? Or is the other one Dewpider? I can't remember. Talonflame.
Yes.
One of my favorite characters in Pokemon Unite.
Oh, so I did get the Braviary in Arceus.
Oh,
flying around.
Great. Changes so much
better.
Changes so much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this. While you're opening some packs, I'm going to go over to this thing. Make sure that it does not play until I press play. Copyright strikes be damned.
Oops.
No, so the key is you just have to make sure it's under 6 hours, so that way you can go in and you can actually edit it out. So they like slap your hand and say, "Hey, fix this." So then you can take out that section of music and then upload a new section, and your video will be fine.
I see it's doing it too. Even Apple Music is being crunchy. I don't know what's causing that.
Must be the Mac. No comment.
It could be the way that we're monitoring the sound.
Something. The Calyrex. Little hollow Calyrex.
Not Calyrex though.
Nope.
It's got a different name and I can't think of it.
Oh, shoot.
It sounds French.
I just looked at it
The French horse, the dark one, sounds French. Actually, what was the name of that? You're not. I mean, it is definitely your shitty internet, Ashley,
Yes.
and I blame you.
Chitty.
Heaven
Chitty.
forbid Verizon just runs the dang fiber cable all the way down.
So you laugh, but how often do you go into anybody else's streams now and everyone's saying Chitty? Oh, it's Chit. Everywhere you go, you hear Chit.
Oh yeah, no, you're 100% right.
Yourself.
You have definitely impacted the community because it allows us to say those words without breaking that,
Yes.
that line.
And all you got to say is, I thought he was there. Sorry. Just imagine growing up with that. The first time I ever got mail that I remember was Fox Kids and Friends. And it was a magazine. And it said, Luke, not Chit. it said the wrong one. Luke Shitwood and family. And
Ouch.
they wouldn't change it back. I remember we canceled the subscription.
Figured it out. Somehow one of these packs keeps floating as I'm opening. Because I
do like how he's lost his hat now too, because it got hot. The spicy water kicked in.
I'll let the grays breathe. Thankfully, the camera doesn't get close enough yet to see how gray my hair is turning.
Oh, yeah, no. A creepy mask guy.
Yes, it's actually something mask. I don't remember.
Yeah. That's Sandygast. Right?
It just looks like a deformed sandcastle.
That's Ferrothorn. Another Vulpix.
Another one.
That's the second one of those we pulled. And the second one of the Meowths. Or Berserker, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The only thing that I need, because you also pulled the Pidgeot.
Uh-huh.
So I need the Giratina.
Correct.
And then these are the exact same boxes.
It's starting to look like that.
Oh, and you need the regular Berserker.
Yeah, I don't have that yet. Oh.
Actually,
I do have
a
Rotom.
You do have a Rotom. That's true. So if it comes down to a tie, you have won because of Rotom.
Yeah, I do have it. The little vacuum cleaner that could.
That's Among Us.
Among Us.
Yeah. The Fungus Among Us. Shout out to Incubus. Durant. Porygon.
Numero uno.
Shupert. Oh,
yeah.
Little Aerodactyl action. It's not the rainbow. It's not the alt art. It's not the full art. It's not the V-Star.
Still a very good looking Aerodactyl card.
Look at that. I mean,
I can now finally see it. It looks pretty good.
Japanese cards, man. I mean, you get a little bit of a... The hollow doesn't necessarily hit the skin, but it does hit the eye. So if I can get it just right, the eye will actually...
You got it. You got it.
Yeah. That's gorgeous.
Looks like a little fire flame inside the eyeball.
There's another one that's set like that, too. I think it's one of the Kirums. The eye will actually turn blue as you're scanning it.
Oh, really?
I think you've opened a lot more than I have.
I got 9 left.
I keep messing with the music over here.
Yeah. Well, I can't reach. I don't have go-go gadget arms.
It's true. Again,
Z.
look at it. Look at it. It's a balloon animal.
I was reading how to get it in RCS, and it involves trading, and I was like, that sounds like too much work.
So I think you can get it through the
Space
time
distortions.
dimensions if you get one of the expansion discs.
See,
one of
that's
the things
so
that
I
can
got
upgrade.
Porygon too, but I caught it in one of the space-time distortions.
Yeah.
Mimikyu.
Shout out to Bob if he's still here. That would be an interesting time, is if we were able to figure out a way whenever Scarlet and Violet come out to mishmash a stream.
Both of us playing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably figure something out somehow. As I play with my sweet RCS controllers.
Luminian this time. Howlucha. Eddie Phantom. Bonnery. Barboach, I think. I think the first one is Binacle, because there's 2.
Excuse me.
And then Barboach is the big bad meanie. And Aiden's not wrong. We have pulled quite a few Vulpixes, so I'm definitely going to send you a Vulpix, Aiden. Don't worry.
Yes, you will get. We will make sure that you get at least a Vulpix.
Any idea?
It has. Looks like Mischievous to me, but
It's Comfy, and I believe this is the only time Comfy has been in the series since Sun and Moon. I don't think it was in any other Sword and Shield set.
interesting.
Ninetales. C-Dot. Dynamo. Buffalant.
Buffalant.
Lost Zone. Buffalant.
Ashley nailed it. She said comfy.
Comfy.
Comfy. I like to be comfy.
I do like to be comfy.
I gotta get comfy once we finish this because I gotta be up for work at 5:30.
Ooh.
Yes.
Look, not to be that guy, but I had to actually get up before 6 o'clock the other day
Ooh.
for the first time in 6 or 7 months. It was terrible. It was the hardest.
Just imagine when your
I've ever
alarm goes
done.
off at 2:30 in the morning and you have to leave the house for
Yeah.
work at 3 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I've been
so
there,
much
man.
fun.
I don't miss that at all. Fantima, here's space hair girl. This way.
No, we just live in the same neighborhood, Aiden.
Marini. I think it's Marini, who fell in love with Jessie in the anime.
Jesse's girl.
Kingdra.
Jesse's mom. Jesse's mom.
I thought it was Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom. Yeah,
Jesse's girl.
Stacy's mom.
Shit's over here doing mashups.
Now we're screwing it all up.
Somebody's had too much.
That's what I.
spicy water.
That's what I do. Now my wife already said I was cut off.
Look, DMCA be damned. If we mix two songs together like that, they can't come after us, right?
Probably not.
Really, turn your music on in the background. That's all you got to do. I think it's not the same song.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Internet. Hey, look at that.
I got me a Shinji.
Chit got
Yes, Ian
chit crossed.
Chit has got his chit crossed.
It happens.
All right, you got, what, 9 left?
Let me count this again. Nine.
All right, I'm going to open 3 more, and then that will put us in line with each other.
Cool.
Haven't been hit with a claim yet. So is that how you do it, Ian? You don't actually play the music through the stream. You're playing it through like a Bluetooth speaker, and then you're singing over it?
Well, no, what he's got going on is he's got a different song playing in the background, still recording, would be my guess. And then he sings on top of all of that, and he changes the words around. I think that he could probably get away with not changing the words because he's got all the other music on in the background. He's not making an exact same song.
I mean, that's a good point. Ian, you should try it and report back. But don't put ads on that one because that would be the one that would go super viral and then make someone a lot of money.
It'd be the one video where he's like, everybody sees it.
I was getting ready to say that I would do it just for trial, but they literally just added a revenue page to my analytics. So I don't think that I can do that.
No, I play it through stream, but have the karaoke version.
Oh, Binacle. There we go. There we go.
These boxes are twins. I don't get it.
Pokeballer Mike also gets the air horns there. We'll switch. Whoa, Doug's upside down. Look at that.
Hey guys, if you watch Stranger Things, welcome to the Upside Down.
Let's go back to this. Cheers, Mike. Thanks for subscribing. Are you out? Oh, I thought you were out.
Hold on. Rookie mistake.
So he just subscribed. Did I read that right?
PBM did.
I actually didn't even hear it pop up. I just happened to see it. Just give me a little bit more.
You showed a picture of his long lost girlfriend earlier.
You don't have to work in the morning.
I don't have to worry. It's true.
She's coming out in the next batch of Pokemon cards.
Who's that? Oh,
Jinx?
The old lady.
What? Oh, sorry.
The old lady. I don't remember. I can't think of her name right now. We were talking about it one day, making fun of
Oh,
Fantima?
So the old lady.
Oh, Opal.
Opal.
Oh,
he's like, damn, she's sexy.
Look, Mike, if I hadn't have closed that tab already, I'd pull it back up. Because it's coming in English. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Hold on. Sleeve up my boy Rotom here.
We don't need any bad binder behavior.
Bad binder behavior.
Mike.
I mean, so even his normal Rotom V, right,
Yeah.
with the Lost Zone kind of stuff coming off of him, it's still cool.
Oh yeah, no, it is a very cool looking card.
All right, so that brings me down to 9. So I'm gonna rip through
somebody
all these.
Can't
add or count, no.
subtract, multiply, divide. I don't know.
Oh, that was the wrong way.
I'm not a very smart man.
Look.
But I've gotten this far in life.
Look, someone didn't tell me that this was like 140 fucking proof, so this is your fault.
My bad.
Whatever. C-Dot.
No, this is what happens when I go to the beer cave and they have 97 different bottles of bourbon on one shelf, and I'm just standing there going, I don't know which one to try. Oh, we'll just try
little
that one.
treasure.
It looks cool.
Little treasure energy there.
We're losing shit. It is, Ashley. It's very hard.
Yeah. Math is hard. Math is always hard. We have another person that's
Another visitor
sneaking in here.
Somebody that should be in bed.
Yeah, it's getting late, girl. It's 10:45. You want to come say hi and good night?
Do you want to come check in and say hi and then call it a night? Uh-huh. Ashley, you better get this girl. She down here partying like it's 1995. Oh, wait, am I up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's my playmat now. I do, actually. I think we have... No, we got a second one the other day, but we gave it to Ellie.
I was going to say, you guys opened one of these.
Yeah, we opened two
Yeah.
now. Yep. Because Ellie hasn't opened this set.
Look at that Cramorant. Ferrothorn. I'm sorry, it's Binacle. I'm going with it. That's Dewpider. I don't care. Venomoth.
An OG. Triple.
Yeah, and then in Arceus.
She said I got another kid on me.
I got the other kid on me.
Does he need some tea?
Some tea.
Yeah, but look how cool the background
Yeah,
looks, Aria.
it looks cool. That thing. Not as cool as the Arceus phone.
Oh,
Another Vulpix.
is that like 4 or 5, Aiden?
It is.
I lost count.
That thing that evolves from Dynamo. Metagross. All right. Go for it, dude. There's not a Radiant in this, I don't think.
I don't think I've seen
Yeah.
Venomoth.
Go upstairs, girl.
Oh.
I was like, I hear somebody.
Sableye. Come here and say hi, then go
Sableye.
upstairs. Pop your head in and then go
Here,
back
do
upstairs.
you want to say hi to Chit? She's
Now
being
gonna be
shy.
Now she's going to be shy.
Her hair's not done.
That's what it is.
Do I look like I care about hair?
Look.
Oh,
I keep telling Ashley I'm gonna shave my head.
Bro, if you shave your head, Ashley's going to kill you.
Exactly, that's the problem. But 90% of the time I just wear a hat. So
Alright,
once
he
upon a
still has
time.
way more hair than I do.
Once upon a time I did. Let's see if
Oh, you're not going to? Okay.
she said I'm not allowed to. Oh, look.
There's the
there-
Calyrex.
Yep. Nope. That's it's still called something different.
Shadow Rider.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to have to pull the card list up at some point.
It's the French horse.
The French horse?
Yeah. It sounds
We'll leave it at
okay,
that.
bud.
Yeah. Right.
It sounds French. Okay, I can't remember the name of it, but it sounds
Aria just
French.
told us to stop chitting around. Chit.
Go upstairs. Now.
She's not going to say hi to me.
Now. Then sit down here. And
What you doing here?
Sit down there.
All right, I have to pull the card list up just because I'm tired of drawing blanks.
Sit down there and just be quiet, girl. All right, it's not. I thought the same thing. I thought it was just called Calyrex, but it's not. There is a separate name for it, and the shadow one sounds French. I just don't remember what it's
Well,
called.
that's like un pheasant. I call it un faisant.
Right, the French bird, un faisant. Oh, look at that! I got seal and dugong. Same pack.
How do you
See?
say this? Spectrier?
Spectrier.
Spectrier.
See? French. You have to say it with a French accent.
Oui, oui.
Oui, Spectrier.
And then our other dude is Glastier.
Glastier.
Like,
It's like you have to pretend that you're Lumiere from
But they-
Beauty and the Beast.
yeah, I mean, dude,
Huh?
so a friend of mine that
Be-
a coworker of mine,
Guest. Be a guest.
his
Yeah.
middle name is actually Gaston.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean,
So you
'cause-
can only imagine how that went over in my world.
Yeah, yes, exactly. No
Yeah.
one fights like Gaston.
No.
So,
Ashley, I see what you deal with, but the funny part about it is literally 5 minutes ago, before the stream started, Ian and I had shot a message back and forth, and he actually wrote me the words
Sable
to
Eye.
that song that he just sang. So I got no room to talk.
Yeah. So what we do is we just have a roundtable discussion. Get Ian on, get Chit back on, get some other people on,
Yeah.
and then the theme song can be guest.
Be our guest. Ditto
Something,
Ham would
something,
love
something,
it. 'cause
something.
she
Put the
is-
magic to the test.
That's it.
Yes.
I couldn't remember the rest of it.
So Shannon was actually trying to get Ella to watch Beauty and the Beast tonight because of our upcoming vacation. We're going
Right.
to Disney for one day.
Right.
So
It is a great movie. The live action one I actually enjoy.
Oh, no,
Not
the
just
live
because
action
it's
one.
Hermione. So
yes, Emma Watson is.
Older Hermione and age appropriate.
Yes. What Shit said.
because it's coming out of the TV.
She's confused why you sound differently, Chit.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Why do I sound differently?
Just because the way you're coming out of the speaker.
Yeah, so technically the way that this monitors is I hear you both out of the Mac and the monitor, and then it's like half a second delayed.
Oh, look at that. Dustbuster. That's the
Dustbuster.
3000.
No, yes.
Yeah,
the
that's the
5,000 is the gold
Yeah.
one. That's right.
Venonat. Fancy.
Fancy.
Oh. Oh.
There we go.
So nice. God, so nice. Only a couple.
I have 5 left.
I have cuatro.
Yeah.
So
Guillotine
her away,
sleeving
Silver.
it up. No bad binder behavior here. Yeah, Mike. I mean, I agree. Chit has the perfect radio inflection and voice. He should do a podcast.
I tried. Did you watch that? Not episode. Man, drink some water. How about that? That video I put up where I read the book.
Yes.
And that was
Mike.
a rough one. But I thought about doing it more, but it didn't have very many views, and most people don't like it. But it will soon become a regular portion of my lives. I'm going to order some books, just Pokemon books, and I'll read towards the end of the evening. My wife hates it, by the way.
I like
hey,
it.
no, I'm here for it because the nights where I have wonderful restless leg syndrome and I can't sleep, maybe I can just listen to story time with Chit, and I'll be good to go. No,
Sun
you know, Ashley, it's what Colt needs.
The V-Star.
Oh,
I almost hit the Glockenspiel. I don't want the Glockenspiel. I want that one. Bill. Hey, stop. You're making too much noise.
dude, look, like just
Like between these two, these are two very, very gorgeous V-Stars.
I'll
at
buy
that.
that book. Actually, I could probably just pull it up online and read it.
oh, I have that book. And funny story, Aria Quinn, while you're here,
Close your ears.
no. So it was still in my daughter's room. Didn't realize it was on the bookshelf. Like my wife bought it for me as a gift, like a gag gift when my daughter was a baby. Aria, my daughter, and our neighbor found it and they were being super quiet. So obviously it was a little sus, you know, a bunch of kids being quiet. Totally weird. A couple minutes later, my daughter walks into my room. She's like, "Dad, why is this book in my room?" And I was like, "Oh man." It's like, I can't. I was like, "Just give me that. We're gonna put that one away. You don't need that book anymore."
That's questionable.
All
Yeah,
up.
yeah. But I mean, yeah.
They were all
They-
huddled.
they get
were
really
huddled
quiet
over in
reading
the
it.
corner of Ella's room, reading this. And of course, Arya's there, so like they read every word.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you skip
Allegedly
did you
skipped
skip the bad words? Yeah. Did you?
Oh, Bob, it's a phenomenal bedtime story. It really is. If you've never read it, you have to. Like, if you've never read it, Chit, it's hilarious the 1st time you read.
The best way I've ever is Sam Jackson, hands
Oh
down.
yeah, no, dude, that yeah.
But I've got it pulled up here. I'll work on it, and I'll have to do it. in my right mind, I can't post it and just let everybody view it. It's
hilarious.
Ruin my persona, But maybe we'll record it and give only certain people the link to go view it. Make it.
Yeah, you could make it a members only thing, right? So when you get that join button,
true.
There you go.
Yeah, one of those special things because the cats nestle close to their kittens now. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. I got it pulled right up here. We could do it, but
I'm here for it.
There's too many kids.
So I've got 3. You've got 3. What do you say? You go pack for pack to bring us home. Aiden says he volunteers as a camera guy for a high school YouTube channel. Follow all the plays and record it for our football games. Interesting, Aiden. That's pretty cool, actually. You open a whole booster box. This is my booster box.
Just like Ella, bro.
Comfy.
Like I literally bought the VMAX Climax and the Japanese Go for me.
Yeah.
I opened like 5 packs out of both boxes. It's like this is.
Look, kids are savage, man.
They're relentless.
Kids are savage.
All right, what do you have?
I'm down to 2.
2. All right.
So you do 1, I do 1, you do 1, I do 1.
They are savage. Rai asked me the other day why I was pregnant. I went, thanks, honey. I love you. Your dad's just fat.
Yeah, and if you need any proof that Ari is savage, just tune into some of our family game nights because she will go absolutely bananas. I don't remember if that's treasure energy. That's a hard word for me. Almost like yesterday.
It's that 141 proof.
What? It's either treasure energy or colorless energy. I can't remember which one.
Maybe one day. Maybe. I still haven't learned Spanish, but maybe one day I'll learn Japanese. There's always hope for the future.
Speaking it and reading it are 2 different things, for sure.
I feel like Pumpkin's very confused. You guys can't see him, but he's just over there staring at the back of the screen.
Yeah.
I already forgot his name.
Spectrier. The French horse.
Oui, oui.
Horse. You got to make sure you get the SE in there.
You have to enunciate all of the letters. Gets questionable if not. No, it's Spectrier. We looked it up. It looks like the Shadow Rider Calyrex.
Yes, it's the horse that Calyrex rides. Spectrier. Oui, oui. You have to say it with a French accent, otherwise it's just not good.
The great white buffalo.
Buffalon.
That's what I'll call it. Aiden.
Next to the Glossifier.
What he said. I speak, 2 languages, English and bad English. I dabble in Spanish.
I'm not good at either of them.
See, I don't even speak Spanish that well. I can say a couple things, but that's about it. Oh,
somehow we've added another guest to this video.
I know.
It's been crazy. Weaseled her way in down here.
She did. It's all fun and games until mom gets Colt back to sleep, and then.
Who's that? What's her name? Lady. That's what we're gonna go with. No, it's not. It's not Fantina. Whalmer. Look, you were right. That's Whalmer. The other ones were Whale Lord. You're right.
Believe so. I just caught one in the game.
Go Sojourner.
Yes.
Took me a minute. Last pack magic here.
Can we do it?
So in order for you to match kind of what I've done, so you pulled a V-Star.
2.
Have you pulled 2 V-Stars?
Yep.
Which 2 have you pulled? The same 2 I pulled? No, you pulled the Giratina.
I pulled the Giratina.
So you need to pull...
You did get the Rotom.
Yep, so did you. You need 1 more V, and then these boxes are stacked. I actually pulled these off of the back of a truck. They fell off a truck, apparently. But again, shout out
Allegedly.
to Pokey&E. Links in the description. That's where we got these boxes for a decent price, double decent price, one could say, especially considering what we have pulled out of them.
Oh, absolutely.
And Mike, shout out. He's in Nebraska, so you should reach out.
No.
Life seed.
Down.
I don't know. Hashtag oops, says Ashley. Either she dropped the baby, which I didn't hear a thud, or she's saying
We
that
would
these
definitely
boxes
hear a
were
lot of
hot.
screaming at this point.
Yeah, so that brings us kind of to the end.
LPM.
No last pack magic there.
Well, not for the entire stream, just for me. We have one more. You still got one left.
I don't.
You don't? Oh,
No.
my bad.
Yours was the last one.
I still can't subtract. Today.
Or yeah, maths are hard.
Math is hard.
So quick little recap, right? We'll do. I'm gonna go and pretend I did that horn. Boop, boop, boop. So
one of the other
got
ones
the
was
Aerodactyl.
the other Pidgeot.
There's another
I think
Pidgeot.
there's an alt art.
Maybe we'll check. Got the V-Star. And then we got the Drapion. Drapion V-Star. What did you think it does? Am I wrong? I may be wrong. That's what I said.
Is
It's
she
all
still
about the
talking about
inflection.
feet shit?
What? Which one? Does Mike really live in Nebraska or New England? What? In any? No. Pokey.
The NE popped up the other day, and I thought it meant New England
Oh no. Yeah.
on his mail. And my wife is just continually giving me crap day after day.
Look, kids. If you're not married yet, this is what you got to look forward to.
It's fun.
The Pidgeot V.
I love you, honey.
Galarian Berserker. Galarian Berserker alt art. And then the best for last, Rotom.
See.
Now, here's the funny thing. Pay attention to what Doug pulled.
All right. This one right here is probably my favorite that I pulled.
The Giratina.
Berserker.
Agree to disagree.
Another Giratina. Pidgeot. Rotom. And God, drawn a blank.
Kyurem.
I knew it was with a K.
All right, so we both got Rotom. We both got the alt art
Berserker.
Pidgeot.
Yep.
Drapion
And
V-Star.
Yep.
So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Broken boxes.
It might
Are
be
they real?
These
7. You got 8. So what are we looking
we
at?
got these out the black
15
market.
hits out of 2 boxes. It's not that bad.
Yeah, and Arya pulled probably like 6 or 7 hits the other night, so still pretty good. Pretty. Did you ever watch Kirby Enthusiasm?
I've seen
David.
it on TV. Like I don't know if I've ever actually turned it on though.
Yeah, pretty good.
Kirby.
Larry David. Yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna go get the new Kirby game.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a new one out.
Came out early this year. And for the Switch, it's supposed to be really, really, really good. And Arya loves her some Kirby.
It's the more like open world Kirby.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
So for all you awesome legends in the chat, shout out for tomorrow. At some point, there will be a live that goes up for Arya midday-ish. We're just going to hang out down here and play some Kirby for a little while. It's getting savage at the Chit household.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Chit's about to start eating
I don't even
Purina
know what
1.
food's up there, but I'm not going to have any by the time I get there.
And then apparently, it's also getting savage here. I'm the funny one, and Phil is the funny-looking one.
Thankfully, my wife and daughter are asleep.
All I have to say is...
Uh-oh.
Nope. Oh,
Nope. Oh,
Galantine,
hey,
and I just...
Galantine YouTube. Question mark. I'm assuming those are emojis. Cheers.
You want to come say hi?
Dark
Hear it again?
Echo Gaming coming in. Also, hold on.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to do this.
Uh-oh,
Doug's
you know-
going to be upside down. Maybe. Nope. Look
Dark
at that. He's
Echo
right.
Gaming.
Dark Echo Gaming. Dark Echo Gaming. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate the subscription as we hang out and talk
Is he?
a bunch of chit.
Olive,
And
would you
then-
like to say
streaming?
hi?
Now we have another guest, special guest, Olive.
Hi, big girl. She's the angry. She is the second angriest cat I've ever seen. She always angry.
looks angry.
No, she's very loving, but
Yeah.
she always looks mad.
Murder Mittens, I have not seen tonight.
She is upstairs contemplating murder
Yeah.
the whole time.
So we do have 3 cats, and they all have, obviously there's distinct personalities, right? Pumpkin is the older brother that bullies them
Yes.
and will fight them and mess around with them, but loves. Oh God,
Dark
we're gonna
Echo
have Dark
Raid.
Echo Raid.
Oh man.
I was waiting for
my
it. I
friend.
knew he was streaming tonight.
Wait, we're rating? Oh Lord.
Echo. I love you to death.
Check.
Thank you so much. We're actually about to wrap up. So we're just gonna sit here and chat for a little bit because that's what we're doing.
Whoa.
It's just kind of popping off at the mouth.
Hey everybody.
Oh,
Welcome
thank you so much for coming.
to sadly,
What was the end of the stream?
yeah, the last part of the Triple B episode.
Yeah. So
But hang
every
out for a couple minutes.
Friday night we usually hang
Yeah.
out and chit chat and drink some spicy water. This week we were lucky enough to get PokeChit on for a little bit of interview. So we
he's
appreciate
hung out
that.
with us for
With
with the
spicy
majority
water.
of it. I do like the chit sticker. I'm gonna need me one of those.
That's phase 1. I can get you some.
Phase
Sounds
1.
like a plan.
Yeah.
It's been updated now. That one's
Shout
gone.
out to Blastoise. Where was I
You're
going
at
with that?
78 subscribers.
Oh, 78
Wow,
subscribers.
it jumped quickly.
Wow.
Things got serious. What is it that what has he said?
Oh, 71.
Oh.
71. Sorry.
I'm
You
I'm
were
drawing,
at 58.
I'm drawing a blank on my Anchorman quote here.
Diamond Rain Gaming. Dark Star Kirby. We're going to be doing this for a minute.
Oh man!
Look, if I don't take a drink for every subscriber, this is like 240 proof, so calm down, okay?
Yeah, sorry.
You're right. That did escalate because
Apparently
it was
my-
140.
I'm not allowed to pick these things because I picked a very potent one.
Well, and the sad thing is it's not anywhere close to as strong as you would think it would be.
It's
Like,
smooth.
it doesn't hit you. Oh, my
Oh
God.
man,
PKT.
Dragon Poke Trainer, Ryan.
guys, we
I
love
saw-
all the subs. Like we love you guys.
All right,
There's no way
I
we can do our
saw...
normal.
I'm going to go through a quick recap of the subs that I've seen. Pokecards Kevin, the Stitches D-Clown, Haunter Alexander, Falcon Master, Dragon Poke Trainer Ryan, Poke Kid Trainer, Dark Star Kirby, Diamond Ring Gaming, Dark Echo Gaming, and Galentine YouTube. You all are absolute legends. You get a DJ horn. And because why not? You get a party noise because this is a party now.
It is, dude. It escalated quickly.
We appreciate every single one of you. And again, we hang out and we talk. We open some Pokemon cards. We'll go through a quick recap of some of the things that we
You
pulled
guys
tonight.
missed a lot of news. A lot of news.
We talked news
lot of things coming out.
for like an hour.
Cheers, Dark Echo.
We do news every week as well. This week was crazy. We went through some of the leaks and things like that. We looked
Galentine.
at some things like
Thanks for stopping by.
Dark Berserker. Yeah, why not? One in Rome.
San Diego. It means a whale.
San Diego.
No, I believe it means Saint Diego.
Rotom. We were opening Lost Abyss, right?
Yes.
So
Yep. Lost Abyss.
you could say these were some broken boxes. We opened 2 boxes.
Fire.
And the subs are still coming. Kinex. So we did pull one alt art out of my box, which was the Galarian Berserker, which is a great card. And then for Dougie's cards,
I would say this was my top card tonight, like I said earlier.
the Giratina V-Star. I mean, I wouldn't, it's no Rotom.
Here's where it starts
but
getting, the Giratina V, the Berserker, and Phil's boy,
Rotom,
Rotom.
best Tom.
Can't go wrong without him.
Yeah. So I mean, alt art Berserker, very nice, absolutely.
That Berserker is
the
sweet.
fact that we both pulled an alt art out of a box,
Yeah.
from what I've seen other people open, has been crazy.
Yeah.
Because even Ari opened a box and did not get an alt art. She got a full art. She got the full art Krillium, right, girl?
It definitely.
You did not get the alt art Giratina. I would remember that.
Oh, if you got the Altar
Yeah.
Giratina, I would have got a picture of that very quickly afterwards.
Yes. And then Falcon Master says so many awesome hits.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. We've all in all on our Japanese packs, we've had some really good luck.
Yeah, because I mean, last week we pulled
the
Gengar.
card that we pulled the card we were chasing. So
pulled the Gengar, and now a little bit of a sour taste because I don't think it's coming. I mean, it is coming to America.
yeah, but they ruined it with
Because
the
the yellow. I don't think I have that tab open anymore.
I don't know. I think he closed a lot of them. I don't know why it's subbed twice. Oh, where'd George Takai go?
Oh yeah, because he was sitting over the edge, like no.
There it is. See, they just with that yellow border.
We'll go to this right, so you guys can see the yellow border with the Gengar. Not a fan. Well, the silver that it comes with the Japanese.
Yeah,
is
the
definitely
Japanese set has a silver, and it is
Way better.
way better.
Would you like to say hi, Olive?
Kitty Cat Olive, what else? Say hi. That's what we were saying before the giant dark echo raid. Again, shout out. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Oh, she got very mad.
She did. It happens.
Because I was just about to say she's actually the really nice cat. The
I
other
think I
ones
just held her the wrong way.
are a bit hit or miss.
Aria, would you like to come over and say hi to everybody?
PokeCards Kev is stuck on the screen here. So,
oh, you're gonna bring Pumpkin? Watch the screen there.
did you hit that?
Aria's trying to break down the studio.
She is.
Ashley, come get your kid.
We'll get rid of that. There we go. Leave him alone.
We have a 3-year-old.
Don't have her go
I
down
thought
there
your
because
cats
she'll
were
take over
closer to
this show
age of
too.
mine.
What's that shit? Sorry.
I said, don't have Ashley come down there. She'll take over this show too.
Oh, look.
It'll happen.
If anyone has ever watched Mom
Aria,
Monday, they know Ashley.
Aria, you want to say hi?
Ashley knows how to work things.
So, and you probably missed it in the chat earlier, but her and my wife were talking about doing a Mom Monday. So then my first thought was, well, where does that fit everyone else? If the moms just take over.
I mean, that's kind of, yeah, that's a scary thought. That's all I know to say about that. Especially if Ditto Han were to join them.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to see.
You know?
Ditto Han is definitely brushing up on her Pokemans. She is playing a lot of Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely been on the Pokemon Go lately.
Oh, that's one of the things that I should have asked, actually, Chid, is did you guys dabble in Pokemon Go at all?
Very little.
Yeah. We played for a little bit.
KK has way more than I have. But I mean, I remember when it came out and I downloaded it. And I remember sitting in my first house that I bought in the living room. And I uploaded it and I caught the first one in the living room. And I went, what the is this? And I threw my phone down. I said, I'm never playing this ever again.
Wow, that's a very drastic response.
See, I'm just a sucker for the games. Like I love them. Like,
oh yeah. And McGregor says still playing Pokemon Go. Bob says looks like for a year solid.
Gaming on some Switch before we even started streaming.
Oh yeah.
Peep the Arceus controllers. They're amazing. Only downfall, no rumble.
No rumble.
But I can live with it. Way more comfortable to play.
Yeah, Go was a great thing in the beginning of like 2016. I remember playing the crap out of it. We should go down.
Dude,
to
I remember
Solomon's
when it first.
down here.
Everybody was all over Solomon's and like everything. We have a couple stops in the neighborhood. They're not bad. Ditto Han and I held the gym here for about 27 hours.
Yeah.
There's somebody in the neighborhood.
Wait, what team are you?
Oh crap! Which one am I? Valor.
So I have a proposition.
Is Valor or Moltres?
Yes.
Yes.
So we're Team Mystic all the way. The problem that I had was that I would take this gym down here, and then
Shabangalanga.
It would take forever for someone to take it over. So now what we do, you go take it for a day, then I'll take it from you, and then we swap.
He's got a plan, shit.
Brains on Brad here. Yeah, so I mean, I loved Pokemon Go when it first came out. Played an absolute crap ton of it.
Oh, look, PokeKid's on your team.
Team Instinct here. That's right.
Valor.
No, I'm a Mystic.
Oh, sorry, my
Mystic.
bad. Hey,
Instinct.
Team
Instinct
Valor.
is
See, no, it just goes back to what I said earlier. Every time I pick the fire Pokemon.
Look at Bob getting on it. Before it was officially released for the iPhone, he's charging $10 to side install it for them.
So, fun fact, and I don't think he stopped by tonight. I think he's back doing training again. When Go released, Tom was in Japan. Yeah, he was in Japan when Pokemon Go released. He's like, dude, it was awesome. He's like, I was in Japan when the game released. Like, I got front row seats.
Yeah.
To the show.
Well, and especially like down in Tokyo and things like that, you're walking down the street and it is a constant gym after Pokestop after gym.
I can only imagine.
Pokestop.
Like even here, going, like go towards like the DC area or something like that. So much more.
Galentine YouTube says, how do you get that like thing to show your text? So we are running Mac OS. There's a program called Ecamm Live. And then after this is done, shameless self-plug, if you check the link in the description, there's an affiliate link that you can click on and learn more. Basically, it's the same thing, kind of like OBS or Streamlabs, but it's Mac specific. And it just works because in the beginning, we went through Streamlabs, we went through OBS, we went through a bunch of other different types of, all 8 steps. We went through a bunch of different programs. They didn't work that great. This has been the only thing from a Mac specific standpoint that has worked flawlessly without actually having to think about it. So there you go.
It works.
It does. It functions, except for the music. Still working on trying to figure out the music, and that maybe a side internet thing.
Yeah,
not necessarily the computer.
This
thing.
is what 4 or 5. I don't remember.
Which
4
one?
or 5 lives for us.
Yeah, I think this is number 4. This is the second one we've used Ecamm for.
Yeah, and each one has gotten progressively better.
Yeah.
So
yes,
stay tuned. It will continue to get better. Maybe one day we'll catch up with Chit and subs. Hey,
look,
I hope so.
We so already talked to Phil about this. Found a very
I always get nervous when someone
hat.
says that. I already talked to you about this, right? And I'm like, wait, what?
He's like, wait, hold on.
Was I
before we
drinking?
started streaming. So I can't say 1,000 because, like you, why go with 1,000? Make it 1,032. But we do a Bidoof hat episode.
Oh, yes.
Pokemon Center has a one-size-fits-all Bidoof hat. Like, and I'm not saying it's a hat. Like, it's a Bidoof. Stand by. He will pull it up.
I'm going to pull it up.
It's interesting. And if we can hit a certain amount of subs, then, maybe.
Not oof hat.
Yeah, no, you have to add that B-I-D.
Bidoof.
Bidoof.
I was impressed that it was. Look, Amazon
Oh, wow.
has them.
It's $20
That's
more
more
on there.
expensive than on
Yeah.
Pokemon Center.
Pokemon Center, it's $20 right there on the right.
All right, here we go.
Oh, you've been blocked.
Oh. Something about this behavior has caught our attention. Okay, go away.
Weird.
Here you go. Bidoof hat, right? If you watch Just Joshin, it's like his hat for Gengar.
Like, what do you think, Chit? Hit a certain. We need to come up with a number. And
Yeah, I think it would look great on you guys.
yeah,
Not me, but you guys.
That's happening. We'll figure that out. We'll talk offline. We'll figure that out.
we'll have to come up with a number, figure it out, see where we're going.
Ashley said it's like a beaver tail hat. I mean, you're not entirely wrong.
Yeah, she's not wrong.
I think maybe I've worn that one.
I may or may not have owned a coonskin cap. at
Family
one point.
members of mine did.
I
at
mean,
one point.
I
Do they
grew
have a
up-
quillfish.
Look,
I'm not
They do
sure.
not have
Mrs. Chit.
quillfish. No.
No, they don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
For
I was
the-
highly let down by the fact that they were sold out of like everything Charizard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone loves Charizard.
I know.
Right. Let's be honest.
It's hard because I'm an OG Charizard fan. Like that was my
yeah.
OG back.
You
when I was a
started
kid.
with Charmander.
Like that's where I started, and now just everybody loves Charizard as much as Chit loves Quillfish.
All right, time to go. Bye.
Hey, let's see that stack again.
And on that bombshell, speaking of bombshells, yeah, I think this has been absolutely a blast.
Yeah, dude, it got wild there at the end.
It would.
It took off.
It would. And I would stream for another 6 or 7 hours.
Like Ricky Bobby, I don't do it with my hands.
If you don't like Big Red.
F you.
I
Urging
would
you never to travel to Tijuana.
Look, this is what this is divulging into.
Yeah.
Is just random Will Ferrell
to
quotes.
bed at some point.
Yeah. But for real, this has been
touched my drums.
fantastic. Again, an extreme shout out to PokeChit for donating his time
Hanging out with us.
and by proxy, Mrs. PokeChit for allowing him to come and hang out with us for almost 2.5 hours.
I'm still
Just check.
confused about the feet thing.
I mean,
If
it's
it
a
pays the
business-
bills, it's okay. Just do
it's
it.
a.
Hey,
I'm-
listen.
I'm with you on that one. It's
I
a
am
business
all
venture.
team,
Is
don't
what
hate
I
the
look at.
player. You know, like you hate the game. Like you got to do what you do, make that money.
Pokemon's expensive.
Yeah, yeah,
If they could
it
do
is.
enough pictures to pay for one booster box a month, I'd be happy.
See, I got bad feet, so I can't do that. I run a lot.
Well, it ain't gonna be my feet.
Yeah, no, I run a lot,
got-
so I got some nasty toenails.
I got Hobbit feet. I got
Yeah.
straight like.
That was the Marine Corps.
Yeah. I mean MSRP booster box price,
Look, I
right?
showed up.
140 some Murder Bins has come down here.
Is here.
But anyways, what I was saying, PokeChin, absolutely fantastic interview. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and just shooting the shit. Right, it was an absolute pleasure, and I appreciate it so much.
It's no problem.
Sir.
It was fun.
For everyone else that came in and hung out with us tonight to look through the giant amount of news and open up 2 booster
Everybody
boxes.
that came in on that
Don't.
last minute
It says
raid,
don't
like, dude,
end
that couldn't have
just
timed
quite yet.
any better.
Don't go.
Mrs. Chit,
Chad
I
is
have to
saying.
be up at
Keep talking.
4:45.
Do I need to like run upstairs and grab some Astral Radiance packs? Because I can. I know a person. We have quite a few. Okay, so
Best part is you have a daughter.
and I
Thanks for
just
stopping
sent
by.
her
We
upstairs.
appreciate it.
I just sent her upstairs because I'm like, hey girl, it's
Bro.
almost. It's actually after
Yeah, no,
11
mine.
o'clock.
Thankfully,
So
mine.
you're telling me she's not watching?
She's probably She's probably still.
Oh, she's probably watching.
Yeah, she's probably watching.
So she
I'm gonna
can
go
hear you.
upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs and get a couple
Just
packs.
keep talking about feet pictures. What the hell?
Oh God.
Are you
Why
clipping
made my
this?
voice
Don't
squeak?
clip
That's
this.
not cool.
Don't clip this. This is not allowed to be clipped. All right, I'm gonna run upstairs and get a couple of Astral packs, and we'll pull them.
I feel left out. I don't have anything to open.
I mean, that's a personal choice. I'm sure you have stuff to open.
There's
It's just
something
whether
there.
you want to open.
Oh,
it
I
or
have-
not.
I have plenty that could be opened. But that would be a bad decision.
This is regular water, Chit.
You're drinking regular water now?
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow. Uh-oh.
I wish I had some water, honey.
Mrs. Chick, can you please get him some water?
No, we don't need her down here, though. I'll be in trouble.
See, Aiden, we will, hey, before you go, we will figure out getting you some of these Vulpix.
Here, I'm going to grab some water, too. I'm
Parched.
medicated.
Yeah, Aiden, if you're on Discord or whatever, just send us a message. We'll get you some Vulpix. Oh man, Mrs. Chit, I'm hungry. Phil, do we still not have music?
No, I could if we weren't using my phone for
Hand cam?
the camera. I could play music from my phone. Last man standing. What? What are we talking about? Are we drinking until we pass out? Because
Mm-mm. Doug's got
I can't say
Dougie's
that
got to
I've-
make that money tomorrow, bro.
I can't say I've
Dollar
done that in a
bill.
long time. Let's see if I can get some music to work as we're chit chatting here. Let's see what happens if I press play. I don't know why it does that.
Because it didn't do it at the beginning.
No, it was perfectly fine at the beginning. What I need is... If I get a 3/4 inch input to like USB or something, then I could play it from a different device into the mixer.
I have a guitar cord that would fit in there, but it would work for my guitar that I don't play.
I didn't know you had a guitar.
Yeah, I got one when I was in high school.
What kind of guitar do you have?
We're
We're about to go down a rabbit hole here. I don't know why. I don't know why
not
we're
a
prolonging
Fender,
the inevitable, but we're gonna keep talking.
It looks like...
Is it a Squire?
Yes.
Squire, okay. Owned by Fender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the cheap version.
Yep.
The only song I ever learned how to play was Fly From the Inside by Shinedown. Play the whole thing. That was it.
Oh. So, fun fact about
We're not talking about that rabbit hole.
What are we talking about?
Well,
what are you eating?
We have already been down one rabbit hole, but there's never too many rabbit holes.
I'm not eating anything. I told her I wouldn't do it on stream.
Because I didn't say this, I'm going to put that up there.
I knew this about Phil.
Yeah. So, fun fact, I have played guitar since I was probably like 10. But you give me...
How much older are you? You're 30...
I'm 35.
35. So you're 3 years older than me.
Yeah. But if you give
Yes,
me any
Chip, I'm still
instrument that
relatively
has
young.
strings, I can play it. The only thing that I've ever struggled at figuring out how to play is keyboard or piano.
See,
That took actual
I'd love to have a
practice.
piano.
Yeah.
Really would.
It took actual practice.
Yeah,
So
I would love to have a piano.
what is this? What is this face?
Chit looks very excited right now.
He's getting something from the booth, it looks like.
This just in. Be our guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
I can't share my sound, can I?
Hold on.
I don't know how I
One
would.
after the couch.
This is fine. This is a downstairs couch.
So I told you Ian had sent me the words to a song.
Yeah.
And apparently Ian has ran and recorded this song for me.
He's recorded it.
That's
So
phenomenal.
if you change your audio output to whatever your speaker is, theoretically it'll play through mine, or you may have to just send it to me Discord.
Trying, hold on, because this is magical.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Now I want to go home and I'm not even a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, but I would probably watch it at this point.
You
So I
can
should be able to
play
do
a
it.
box.
So I left that comment alone. I saw that one when she put it up there.
So there is a it's like the drum thing, but it's the box, right? It has a word. I just can't think of the name.
Oh,
of it.
hi, Ian. Welcome back.
I can do that actually, Ian. Hold on. I will send you a link in Discord
Right here.
momentarily.
I just dropped it to you in Discord.
Sticking with my so my
Let
sister
Ian
was
in.
watching last stream.
I don't know how to let Ian in. That's not a.
Phil's got it.
Yeah. I just got to send him the link.
So I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, remember I sent you the short clip and I was like, "Oh, hey, welcome back." And I was like, "Thank you for coming to my TED Talk."
Yes.
My sister thought that
Ian,
was
I love you.
hilarious.
Discord is starting, Ian.
Remove
Put 'em
what
on.
cards?
Remove the cards. The carbs? Oh, these cards.
Carbs
Cards,
or
just and
carbs?
remove Bidoof. And
Carbs are my friend.
Those. Yes, because I will have to add a face for Ian.
See, I'm just here for the good looks. Phil does all the work.
One of us is
I
the
don't know
brains,
you
one
well
of
enough
us
to
is the
go
beauty,
make a joke.
and one of us is the beard. All right, Ian. I sent you a link.
I'm working on my beard. It's getting there.
I need to unlock Chit. I will scoot Chit this way.
I have been unlocked.
And then I need to add not a second Doug, but instead guest number 2. And square. What is she? Oh. I don't know if I can add that. I will try. Actually.
Oh, dude, I'm terrible because I waited this late in the game to say it.
Look,
but
Ian has long hair in this picture.
anybody on the East, well, I guess anywhere, but Player One services, we discovered a week and a half ago.
Yeah, it's been about that.
Phenomenal. It's the only card store I've ever been to where it's literally only Pokemon.
Ashley,
you're gonna have to design a card for Ian in like
she did
2
already.
seconds.
She did already.
Oh, okay.
It just has not synced with my.
All right, we got to see what this beard looks like.
Ian, click the link I sent you.
Ian, you better at least have a beard like mine. I'm the bare minimum.
No, maybe half a year's.
Ian, click the link.
I don't know. I've not seen. He's not done a live in 5 days, 6 days. So maybe he's got a good.
Ian, click the link.
Bob, you've not heard it yet. As soon as you hear this, you'll be dancing as well. And literally, as long as I have permission, this may be the intro to every video and stream I ever do.
Oh, here he comes.
Hold on, I need to assign you guest number 2. Oh, look at that! We got a wild Ian with the Ian.
We'll give it to him. It's getting there.
I mean,
it's getting there.
Not bad.
It counts.
Oh,
you can see it.
C plus.
It's mostly downstairs.
C
What's
plus.
up?
Hold on, I need to turn you up, Ian. Keep
It's
talking.
getting there. That's a beard.
Hello. It's getting there. Thank you.
It's a baby beard. I'll approve it for
Hey,
now.
Ginger.
Oh, hi, Murder Mittens.
That's Murder Mittens. You can see her head.
There you go. Hello.
So, are you singing live to us? What are we doing here?
I can. I have no problem.
Oh, let's hear it. I need a nighttime lullaby. I have to go to bed soon.
The version that I made for PokeChit, it's not exactly like the song. It like takes the intro, and then I could probably play it on my end.
Well, I sent it to him. He should have it.
Oh, did you send it to me? Oh,
I sent it in a Discord because I couldn't play it from my end.
oh, look at that. Here it is. Okay,
That was prior to me knowing that Ian was coming to join us.
Ma chère mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And now, we invite you to relax, let it put up a chair, as we proudly present to you, your streamer, Chit. PokeChit, did you catch them? What a hit! Cracking toes and falling down the stairs, the chits are now prepared. Hit 1K, yes baby, and from now on you will see that the chits are not just full of shit, Pokemon is the thing. Ho!
I love it.
That is
I love
absolutely
it.
amazing.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So, and you threw that together as we were just chatting a minute ago, right?
Yep.
That's a creative mindset right there.
That is absolutely
Really
amazing. I'm trying to get your card to pop up because Ashley did make you a card.
So
If it'll work here.
I wrote the lyrics this morning, so I didn't make the lyrics right on the spot. I wrote them this morning, sent them to Chit. And then as you guys were talking about, I was like, I'm bored. Let me make a song.
So
Who was bored with
bore
us?
you.
So-
That's what I heard.
No, not with you guys.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a. We're gonna fit in the
It was
Ian
really an
card
excuse
here.
to go out to work, so I was like, I'll stay in.
We'll move the PokeChit card. It's not the same size though. It's gonna bother me. There we go. Look at that. Now you both have achieved the achievement of drinking buddies, and for some crazy reason, there's still, from what I see, 11 crazy people watching us just talk and hang out.
It's phenomenal.
There you
It
go.
is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now you have to change the title and the thumbnail.
I mean, yeah, it was split it right. So now we have shifted from clickbaity sneak peek of Lost Origin to hang out and chat with Chit and Ian.
Yep, absolutely.
Ian Chit.
Of
Ian
course,
Chit.
it's only like what 8 o'clock at your time, Ian, right?
Ian with Chit. Yes, 8:38.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Ian
I
with
wish it was
Chit.
only 8:38.
yeah.
Yes, Ian, I put you first. Ian Chit.
Ian Chit. Chit.
Ian with Chit.
I kind of have a thing about combining words, right? So whenever the baby burps and coughs or farts and coughs, right? Foff. He
That's just a
foffs.
mess.
Yeah. So if we were going to combine Ian and Chit, would it be a Chian? Kind of like a Chian pet.
We had a chia pet one time.
Yeah.
Dude, we had no lie. We had a Grogu.
You had
A Grogu.
one.
Yeah, we had a Grogu chia pet for a solid 2 months, and then it died, and we got rid of it.
I had a so this will probably come as no surprise to anybody. I had a Duck Dynasty chia pet once.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, Duck Dynasty is that's just you can turn that show on anytime and just be happy watching it.
I mean, it's not not untrue.
Like Uncle Si.
That's what it was. It was actually Sai's
Yeah.
face.
Happy,
head
happy,
was
happy.
The chia pet. Happy. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what happens. Oh,
Hi,
cat.
Ginger.
I'm surprised she has not yet shown her butt because that's what cats do, right?
I'm
Yeah.
surprised that she's
She
actually
just-
on my lap.
Did you see that? She just went through time and space.
She did.
And went from this to that.
It's like a space-time distortion.
There was
It's
a
like
family.
Doctor Strange
They
did his
had a
little thing.
kitty, and it went from Filbert's Green over to there. Will it show up over
guy.
the shit?
I love
I'm inverted. Sorry.
Look, yeah, you are below me, right? So you're down. You're
Whoa.
And he means no offense by
Whoa.
that.
No, nothing,
I have more
nothing
stuff,
sexual
sir.
at
How
all.
dare
right
you.
there.
it. Wow. It's kind of like Ashley's box comment.
Yeah, Bob says, hey, moving on. Bob says he had a Bob Ross chia pet. Ironic that Bob had a Bob Ross chia pet. Overwatered it and it went moldy, and he spelled it Canadian with a U
Moody.
because he is Canadian.
Oh. What part of Canada?
Moldy.
Yes, Ashley, the Chitty Bunch.
The Chitty Bunch.
Oh, hold on. Ian's coming up with the song.
Yeah, he's working.
I can see it.
It's clicking right now.
I wasn't gonna sing. I was just once enough.
I don't believe this at all, guys. So Ian, how was your day today? Since we're just hanging out chatting now,
It was good.
was
I
it?
work from home, so just mostly chilled. Work was slow, so kind of just focused on making my thumbnail for tomorrow's stream, which I actually need to upload because I finished it while you guys were streaming. And yeah, it was pretty smooth. Picked up the kiddos from school. Then little Ian got picked up by mama, and then I am here enjoying my Friday evening.
That's cool. It sounds like anytime you can not have to go somewhere to do work, and then also do things that you want to do during work and not actually your work, is a plus.
Oh,
Believe me.
absolutely.
No,
I know.
no. It's extremely difficult to do what I do and have these screens going and thinking about Pokemon at the same time behind me and having kids upstairs. I love you,
Yes.
honey, but I'd be more productive at work.
Wait, your kids stay upstairs? Because what Ashley does is she just sends them downstairs as I'm working.
Dude, could you imagine if Ella came over here?
See, I kind of put my foot down.
Kids just throw themselves downstairs. Last I heard.
Oh yeah,
Only at the
burn.
Chit house.
Oh,
If I had a boom, I would have played it, but I don't. So here, this is as close as I've got.
Hey, Ashley,
A triangle.
look at Ginger. She
Oh.
likes me right now.
Silent
Mrs.
time.
Shit says, Ian, finally part of the beard gang.
Ew.
Ashley says,
I've
yeah.
always had a beard. I think what happened is when you guys watched the Collecticon video, and I wish I didn't have a beard, but I had a beard when I was talking about the event, so maybe that's what happened. That was their last image of me was no beard from Collecticon.
It's true. It could be a thing.
She does love me.
Ginger
But I
says,
For now.
mostly have beards in my videos, so or whatever this is.
Ian, forgive me for being so forward, but do you partake in any spicy water?
What is spicy water?
Bourbon.
what is spicy water? Oh my goodness, I'm driving to you right now.
Yeah.
I'll be there in 48 hours.
Hey, you're outside of San Diego. The closest place that I've been to San Diego is
Wait, you're close to
Sunnyvale.
San Diego?
So
There is an amazing brewery from San Diego.
I'm not
Ballast
only close
Point?
to San Diego, I'm in San Diego.
Yeah, Ballast Point Brewery
San Diego.
is amazing.
Oh yes, we got Ballast Point.
Ballast Point is so
Stone
Ballast Point
Brewery.
was the brewery that got me into craft beer.
Oh,
Their
nice.
grapefruit sculpin was my first craft
Really?
beer that I was like, oh my gosh, this is delicious.
What were you in San Diego for?
I was in Maryland and I
Oh,
found it and I was
even
like,
weirder.
yeah.
Wow.
No, look at chat. It just got weirder.
Let's fly with me.
Oh
Let's
god, now they're
fly
getting
out
feet pics
to
in
San
California.
Diego.
I mean, if they do it on the beach, I'm kind of with Chit here, right? So as long as it pays the bills, they do it on the beach, and then we put Pokemon cards in between,
In
maybe
between each
around
slot.
it.
So it's 4 cards per foot.
Yeah. And then do we just do hits, right? Do we pull V's and above, or do we do hollows and reverse hollows? I mean, those are important
Hits.
questions.
Well, I think that our wives are pretty demanding, so they better be like all V stars.
I think the
Yes.
highest
Every-
card should be by the
Rares.
big toe, and then
Yeah,
you go
well.
down in status towards the pinky toe. So it'd be like your alt art, rainbow.
I can't tell my wife she has an
Ian's got a
alt toe.
plan.
Ian's
He's
a
literally
man
got a
with a
full
plan.
plan over here.
And then if you want, you can have both feet like that, and you can just have the full array. You go, alt art, gold, rainbow, full art.
Yeah, yes, Bob.
like
Bidoofs
it.
only.
I do like the
But
plan.
are they peelable? That's the question.
Are they peelable?
We,
I
so
mean,
we pulled
that's a whole other
sunburned.
thing.
we pulled a Japanese ditto the other day.
You guys did?
Yeah, Ella did.
I think we pulled a Bidoof. I think Aria pulled a Bidoof Japanese Ditto. I feel
don't know
kind
what
of
ours was.
sorry and conflicted if anyone watches back the replay and it ends up at this point in time and is so confused.
It escalated.
How did we get
quickly.
here?
Yes,
How did we get here?
I have.
And you have murder mittens in
I
your
have
lap.
murder mittens in my lap. All of his.
Then all of a
just
sudden there's a
chilling
picture of a
underneath
foot
my
with a
hair.
Bidoof on it, and it's slowly peeled into the ditto.
Yeah.
Look, that's the satisfying thing, right? It has to be slowly peeled off. And you have to get the sound as well because that's part of the experience. But sand is coarse and it gets everywhere. So what do you do with that?
You use it.
That's the ticket.
Wait, is there a pumpkin here? Oh, yep,
There's a
there's a
pumpkin.
pumpkin.
Anytime Ginger or Olive goes off running, there's a
that-
pumpkin.
So at one point,
We've got to be able to peel. Now, actually, it's getting weird.
Wow.
Now,
Hold on. Was
they're
she
not easy to
stealing
just
some
start
of
the
this
peel.
Spicy water.
So, I mean, how are you going to do that with just your toes?
Ashley, were you stealing the bourbon?
She's been drinking the lemonade up there. She's been drinking the loopy lemonade, as we'll call it.
That'll get you.
What do we call it? Loopy lemonade.
I do,
she-
hey, Ian, I do like the hat.
Thank you.
It is
Very retro. Throwback.
She did get the what is it?
Yeah, like several
White Claw
hats.
lemonade.
You got to get the Simply.
I truly is the lemonade for me.
Simplies are good.
The White Claw lemonade. If you've ever had White Claw, judge me if you want. But it just tastes like fruit
Oh, I'm judging
from
hard.
another room. If you were watching a TV with static and your friend is in a completely separate room yelling the flavor you're tasting,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
I'll do the
Can
Bud
confirm.
Light lemonade, but not the. Okay.
The
well,
Bud
you're
Light
snuck in.
soda.
So yeah, the
is way
Bud
to
Light
go.
hard soda is
Is the way
that
to go.
one's
Hi.
good. Oh, hey, kiddo.
She can't hear you, but
KK.
I'll say hi.
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 Hello.
It's your bedtime, isn't it?
It's my bedtime too, Chid.
It is.
I
She's
just
like,
miss
I'm a
it.
YouTuber. I got no bedtime.
Still 8 people.
My
watching.
audience is
Dude, this is
worldwide.
Crazy. I have one quick story, and then we will slowly
Okay.
start to ramp down. Speaking of White Claw, all right.
Hi,
So I was in a meeting one time, and this was probably like 9:00 in the morning.
So hold on. Pre-COVID or during COVID? Because that makes all of the difference.
It would, but the organization I worked for at the time didn't care about COVID.
Ah.
So pretend it was pre-COVID, but it was
Okay.
during COVID. As weird as that sounds. We're sitting there, and if you've ever seen like the Liquid Death water,
Yes.
right? They come in the big like
Had them.
12 ounce whatever white
Bert
can.
Kreischer is a
I say short
water,
story,
right?
and Doug interrupts me every like 10
Water.
minutes to say, "Hey, did you know that Bob Smith?" No, I'm just kidding.
no
dude.
Bert Kreischer. Do you not know who Bert Kreischer is?
No, who's that?
Holy shit!
Who's that?
Do you guys? All right, Chit, Ian. Do you guys know who Bert Kreischer is?
No.
Google, please look up Bert Kreischer.
Yes, what Ian just did. He's hilarious.
All right, is he a comedian?
Yes.
Okay.
Have you ever seen the movie Van Wilder?
Yes.
Yeah, that movie.
Anything with Ryan Reynolds, I have seen.
Van Wilder.
Yes.
That movie is based on Bert Kreischer in college. He's also a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
He's hilarious.
Okay.
Check him out.
All right. Anyways, back to my story. So I'm sitting there, right? We're in this meeting, and there's probably, we'll say, 10 people in the meeting, right, of various degrees of importance in said organization. Being very vague for
The
reasons.
machine?
Yes.
Anyways,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
one guy pulls out one of these Liquid Death waters, right? And it's a white can. You can't see it. He puts it on there. One other very important person looks at him and goes, "It's a little early for that, don't you think?" This guy turns to him and says,
Bob,
"Sir,"
you're right. He is the machine.
he says, "Sir, it's never too early for a claw," and continues to open it and chug it, even though it's just water. Doesn't say anything. Crushes it on his forehead and throws it in the trash.
So, funny story. Bert Kreischer has a joke about something almost identical to this. He's out partying all night, gets up, kid has parent-teacher conference.
Okay.
So he goes to leave, reaches in the fridge, grabs 2 Diet Cokes, goes to the parent-teacher conference. Sits down at the parent-teacher conference and cracks open a Diet Coke, takes a sip, only to find out it's a Coors Light.
Ooh, bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out.
Dude, he is hilarious. If you guys check his
The
stand-up out.
Russian. Isn't that his story?
He does do he lived in Russia for a little bit.
Da.
Um
Do Skavania.
yeah. He
Comrade.
did live in Russia for a little bit, did some stuff over in Russia. He does a podcast with Tom Segura.
Oh,
Yep, him and
Okay,
Tom are
really?
like best friends.
really now?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
called Two Bears, One Cave. It's amazing.
Oh.
Yeah,
I have watched it on
Now
Netflix.
I know who
It's
you're
his-
talking about.
yeah. Two Bears, One Cave.
Because I have watched Two Bears, One Cave, because they also do a little video thing for it.
Yep.
I've seen it on TikTok. I
On the
think.
Tiki Talks.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
The
on the
Tiki
Tiki
Talks.
Talks.
So quick show of hands. How do you guys feel about TikToks? I don't know how you can show that on your hand, but let me see if I figure it out.
I watched.
What do you want? What do you want? I don't know.
I can't say I don't. That's how I get through work a lot of days.
Usually I just upload my shorts.
Yes,
TikTok
Bob,
as well.
he's always shirtless every time.
Um,
As soon as he comes out on stage, he rips his
Yeah.
shirt off.
Okay. All right.
It's
I'm
hilarious.
picking up what you're putting down. Did you know LOL? Did you know what, Ashley? There's got to be something else that
I
accompanies
feel like I'm
that
missing
statement.
something.
Did you know?
Never mind. I was gonna say something, but I changed my mind. We
But
have
did you
hit
know,
the
guys?
point where this is no longer like I don't know. The next step for me, this has hit the point. This 140 proof
Yeah.
stuff where I'm, this is gonna get weird. Listen, blah blah blah. Yes, no, that's what's gonna happen if I continue on this path.
Well, now that we're getting. Oh, wait, your phone's still on. There, well. I guess you have to fit. I feel like you have to end it like everybody like and subscribe. We got a lot of subs with our raid.
Nice.
It's
KK says good night, everybody.
Good
I
night.
was
KK.
gonna- I was here.
I don't know why Mrs. Chit won't and Ashley won't be available in the next chat. Are you guys planning a trip to California?
Feed
So, yeah.
pictures?
I mean, would that really hurt?
I
No.
don't know. Things are weird.
It would hurt my pocketbook.
Yeah. Or it could help.
That's
it.
okay, you're
It could
monetized.
right, Doug's got a point. Could it help?
it? It could hurt it. It's hard to tell.
Well, yeah, okay, I get
Risk
it.
over
But
reward.
If I was going to spend money, I'd be going to Vegas.
This is true. I'm not a betting guy. I spend
Look-
money on everything else.
But if you were going to go to Vegas,
KK, go to bed.
and you had to spend money to go to Vegas and hang out with people in Vegas, you're going to be tempted to gamble. It's just part of human
I guess.
nature. So then you would spend more money.
It's like
I
being on
think
a
she won't
Poke
be
Super stream,
allowed.
and
Not
they're
everybody's
like,
always
"Hey, we
allowed.
got packs available," and you're like, "Okay, nope, I'm not going
All right,
to."
Phil.
And then
I hate to do it, bro.
Yeah,
unless
but
I'm gonna spend the
Doug's
night,
got
I gotta go to bed.
things he's got to
I
do.
gotta work in the morning.
So with that, Ian, thanks for hopping in last minute and hanging out with us and serenading us with that.
oh, my pleasure.
Chit, thanks for hanging out with us the whole time.
No problem. We'll need to figure out a way to make this on the semi-regular. I don't
Yeah,
want to
absolutely.
crash your party, but this could have
Cat
been
hair everywhere.
even. This works, I think.
Yeah, this right here could be a thing. All right, I got some gears turning. We'll chat, guys.
Let me know.
It's
I'll
the
come up with
140
things
proof.
It could be the 140 proof. I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. Gentlemen,
Back, Chit.
everybody that came out and hung out with us tonight, I appreciate you. Anyone that watched the replay, you're the real legends.
You stuck it out.
Yes.
It's true. And you ended up here, which is so confusing. How did we end up with Ian
It
and
liter-
Chit?
Yeah, the
Or
end.
and Chit.
It took a very hard turn right there at the end.
Yeah, we went left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone, you're legends. We love you all. And we will catch you next time on Beards, Bourbon.
And Badoofs.
Peace.
Badoosh.
See you.
Bye. Good night.